Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support in my dreams. Could grab a few Z's like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning grief. Breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skipped school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Yes, people, what's happening? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Big up yourselves for coming through each and every time. And listen, we got a heated one today to discuss. You know, if you guys have seen my short from yesterday, my live from yesterday, yeah, listen, man, it was a heated one. And again, nothing against Arsenal, but for me, it's more against the officiating. You know, the officiating in this country is an absolute disgrace, to be honest with you, and it has been all season. And as I said, look, Arsenal got the 3 points in the end. Should it have been 3 points? Not for me. Should have been definitely been a draw. And for me, you know, I'm gonna keep the same energy. You know, the Premier League, they just want Arsenal to win this league. It's very obvious, because I just don't understand how that decision yesterday to overturn the goal from Callum Wilson has been disallowed, you know. But again, I've had my say, you know, I'm gonna have my say again, but I want to get Jonas and Fitz's opinion on it as well. Jonas, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. What's going on? What's good?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. As I said, bro, like yesterday's game, man, it was a tense game, you know, for many reasons, you know, and the fact that Arsenal got the 3 points, yeah, they can feel excited, man. I can't even blame them, because listen, 2 games from the title, you know, they're in the driving seat right now. You know, I think it's still early days, but you'd have to say that they're literally the favourites now. You would expect them to beat Burnley at home, and then Palace last game of the season. We have to see what happens. Obviously, City got to respond, and it is what it is, man. But yeah, no, apart from that, man, all good. Busy day today. Fitz, what you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, man. Can't complain, man. Same shit, innit? Fucking can't lie. Just pretty much in that same position now. I've kind of wrote this season off now, that our ceiling's been reached. You know what I mean? There ain't much more to really do for us. So
yeah,
obviously locked into all the key matches for the weekend. But yeah, I'm just basically watching as an outsider right now, innit? Like, not a horse in the race. Don't care who wins, who fumbles, none of that. Like, I'm just there for entertainment, innit? Like, personally, I know we'll get onto it in a little bit, but the West Ham Arsenal game, I thought, considering how tight the game had been the whole way through, I think a draw would have been fair. I do think, obviously, we'll touch on the VAR stuff later in it, and obviously there's some reasons behind why there's outcry for that. But at the same time, the way I'm seeing it is, the swings and roundabouts in every season. You know what I mean? Like, we look back at the City last moment against Jonas's lot. You know what I mean? And we're talking about, is that going to impact the season? There's all these little moments that impact the season on a whole, innit? And obviously, fucking like this season, Arsenal has had the fucking fair share of luck their way, innit? But at the same time, bro, I've got a long memory in it. I know for a fact, like, United weren't the fucking cleanest victories every fucking season. You know what I mean? There was some controversial moments in them all. So obviously, I know what I've said over the last few months about Arsenal fans. I know I'm gonna get stick in the comments in it. So yo, I'm here for it. Come at me in it. Yeah, I've said what I've said, and at the end of the day, fucking hell, you've probably have got it wrapped up now in it. So now I've got to eat my words. So I know all you man have got a bag of receipts for me. So I'm basically here for that. You know what I mean? I'm here to let these Arsenal fans come at me today. That's it.
Mm. Nah, bro, listen, 100%, man. I hear it. And like, you know what it is, yeah? It's whether Arsenal win the league or not, yeah, I'm still gonna, like yourself, yeah, like Jonas as well. We are still gonna be showing our faces because it's one of the things for me, like you gotta back your talk, innit? And I did say all along, you know, Arsenal not winning this league. At this moment now, it's looking like it's in their favor, you know, and I've got no sort of problem saying, look, after that West Ham game, you know, I said they're going to win the league. And, you know, it'll be disingenuous of me to start saying now they're not going to win it. I think they're definitely in the driving seat. Do I believe that they've been helped along the way? 100%, because I'd argue with anyone from what I've seen today as well, even more, that the officiating in this country has literally destroyed the product of Premier League football for me. Because the football as a whole has been shit. The officiating's been even worse. And, you know, it doesn't sit right with me that a team like Arsenal, with how they've played this season, you know, are in the driving seat for winning the Premier League. You know, and I think that's a stain on the Premier League itself, innit? And all you ask for really is just consistency. And what we saw yesterday, you know, was an absolute disgrace, and I stick by that. And purely because what we've seen this season from the officiating in terms of a situation like that yesterday, like it just shows you that, you know, these guys for me are just making it up as they go along in it. Listen, we are going to be here regardless if Arsenal win the title or not. And anyone that's been coming in saying that, you know, Gav, I told you so, whatever. Listen, if you want to throw your smoke, listen, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it because I ain't gonna run and hide. And like a few of them, you know, a few of them, they know who they are. They only want to show up when it's positive for them, not real fans for me. But it is what it is, yeah. But Jay, listen, I want to get your take here on the game yesterday because you know they're calling it the biggest VAR decision in the history of the Premier League. They're calling it. I mean, what was your take from it yesterday? The game itself and that decision.
Like for me personally, I thought West Ham played well, but again, I think you boys will say the same. I'm a believer of you need to take it out of the ref's hands. Like for me, what West Ham should have done was where Fernandez has gone through, he needs to put that in the back of the net. Whether it's whatever. But for me, we know the officiating shit. We know it is. And there is no doubt about it. And I'll be the first. Do you know what I mean? I'll be the first to say if you're getting 6-7 chances on goal and not scoring a goal, and then one ref decision doesn't go your way, and then that's the game. I can't then sit there and go, oh well, it didn't go away because the ref gave a wrong decision. Whereas in my head, if we don't put 6-7 chances away that we've had, and the ref makes a decision that we don't feel is right, again, I don't give a shit about his decision. You need to take it out of his hands. And you need to say, we got 6-7 goals, no matter what's happened, we've got 6-7 goals. His decision was shit, yes. But we know the officiating shit. Like we can't argue with that. We all know it's shit. Like we've seen some stuff given that's not been given in other games. We've seen hair pulls that have been given in one game and not given in another. Fair enough, it shouldn't be done. But again, how much is VAR trying to step in and not step in? And this is the problem. The problem is no one's turned around and sort of gone, VAR needs to step in here or doesn't need to step in here. Do you know what I mean? But again, we've seen people wrestle with loads of people in the box. We've seen Arsenal players do it. We've seen Chelsea players do it. Do you know what I mean? We've seen numerous people do it. But again, it's the consistency of if you're giving one, you have to give them all. You can't just give one. You can't just give one game. But again, it's the whole thing of make the rule clear and precise. That's all we want. Like with handball, make the rule clear and precise. Don't go game by game and go, oh well, his hand's a little bit higher. Fair enough. If he makes a dive, if he goes to slide tackle and his hands up here and they should be by his side, handball, clear and precise rule. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all we all want. It's just a clear and precise rule of this is the handball, this is what it's given for, this is why it's done. Do you know what I mean? Rather than and all that jumping and shouting and hollering from, do you know what I mean? Because to West Ham, that's a big point lost.
Yeah.
Now the hope that Leeds do them a favour tonight against Tottenham. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, you can't rely on other teams. You have to do your job. City have done their job. Arsenal have done their job. It's what they both needed to do. It's what they've done.
Yeah.
But you know what though? You know what?
Sorry, bro. Sorry, just 1 minute. Yeah, just before I forget. Yeah, guys, just to make you aware as well. Yeah, and this goes for the mods. Mods, if there's anyone coming in the chat chatting shit, yeah, disrespecting myself or any of my guests that come on or the mods, as if you're a mod, just block them straight away because I ain't got time for people coming in there disrespecting. If you have a difference of opinion to ours, by every means, guys, voice your opinion. But if anyone comes into the chat disrespecting, mods, do your job and just block these people because I ain't got time for it. Go on, bro. Carry on, go on.
No, yeah, the only thing I was going to say was the thing that was most frustrating. I feel like most people are in outrage about it, kind of thing, is because every time one of these goals have been scored where there's been tussling in the box, like basically every time there's a goal scored from a corner in our league, we have had the pundits, the commentators, everyone saying that refs need to get on top of all this grappling in the box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've heard it every single time, but then with that incident yesterday, everybody was talking about, oh no, it's a foul. It's like, wait, hold up. We've not heard you say this definitively on any other incident all season other than refs need to get on top of it, but now suddenly use a like almost it appears like pushing a narrative, you know what I mean? So
that is definitive. Like you've now made a decision that at the end of the season, this now is allowed.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Well, this is mad now, because it's like from when literally, because we can go back and watch bare highlights of Gary Neville on commentary saying that, oh, I don't know, that the ref needs to get on top, but he won't actually give his proper opinion as clear and definitive as that. Like literally, as the first time that replay shown, Gary Neville saying it's a foul instantly. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you're not here to create that narrative. You're here to just tell us what we're seeing. You get me? You shouldn't be telling us that that's a foul. You should be telling us what you're seeing, as you have done every other fucking breakdown. Instead, like everyone was, oh no, it's a goal, and I feel like that's
just quickly to add on to that as well, yeah. And again, I know people are going to disagree with this if you're an Arsenal fan, yeah. And my biggest problem with what Fitz has just said, yeah, is that when you've got Gary Neville doing commentary, yeah, we all know the power that Gary Neville holds when it comes to what he is on Sky Sports, yeah. If anyone doesn't think this is a thing, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, yeah, because Gary Neville, you can clearly see, holds a lot of power on Sky Sports. The very fact that he's commenting on the game, and we all know he doesn't want Man City to win the league. Let's be serious, yeah. He wants Arsenal to win this league. He's a massive fan of Declan Rice as well. And even if you listen to the commentary throughout the game, he was saying Arteta playing Declan Rice at right back. So basically what he's trying to do there is he basically wants to say that he's on Arsenal's side without saying it, in a sense, yeah. The very fact that penalty, the goal that Callum Wilson scored, and Gary Neville saying straight away, they're gonna disallow it, yeah. Don't think that comment there on commentary in front of millions of people that are watching the game is going to play its part on them guys that are doing the VAR. If you don't think that's a thing, yeah, then I'm sorry, man. Like, I disagree, because the fact that he's commenting on this game, his influence to say what he's saying, I believe had an effect on that. Disagree with me all you want, but I think 100% he would have influenced the decisions for that to happen, because I've never heard Gary Neville say about what Gabriel Magalhaes has been doing the whole season, diving on the floor, you know,
But
colliding with the goalkeepers, opposition goalkeepers all the time.
yeah. But again, for me, again, the rule is if that's the case, you now need to say, okay, cool. We're gonna now make a rule. I need at least a good player's arm length between you and the keeper.
Yeah.
Because now we need to stop the encroaching of the keeper. If you can wrestle all you want with whoever in the box, however, you cannot encroach the goalkeeper. A bit like a free kick. So a free kick,
Consistency, bro.
Yeah,
consistency.
You allow the distance. You allow the distance. You keep that distance. With free kicks, we have no argument with that. They then changed the penalty rule to you now have to stay on the line. Cool. Everybody stays on the line. Why can't we do the same with the keepers? Why have we got to go through a whole season of this for them to then turn around, which I guarantee you will happen now next season? They'll make a rule for the keeper. No encroaching on the goalkeeper.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the main problem. Like if you're gonna implement a rule, implement that at the start of a season and don't try to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is that inconsistency. But like I say, fucking hell, the amount of times that fucking growing up watched Fergie in a ref's ear or in a fucking linesman's ref's ear. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I know exactly how the game goes. It swings and roundabouts in it, and someone's always going to be the loser of a coin flip.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what every incident really comes down to. It's whether the ref wants to believe the fucking the victim or the you know what I mean, the perpetrator. It just depends which way he's going. And at the end of the day, like there is certain refs where it's like, who's the ref? I can't remember. He sent somebody off. I think it was Maguire, and after the Maguire fucking sending off, somebody did the research and clocked that in his last, like, I think it was like in his last 20 games, players United, like 40 cards or some shit in it. It's like clearly he's got a beef with United in it. Like the tinfoil hat's not necessary for that one. You can see clear, like my man's got an issue with United. So certain refs have always had an issue with certain clubs, and it's blatant to see.
But it's not even that. I tell you what else annoys me is then PGMO come out with a statement afterwards going, well, we just like to say we got this decision incorrect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't do that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, brother.
Stand by your shit, innit? Yeah. Make a decision. Stand by it. Don't come out later on and tell us that we should have ended up with 3 points at the end of that match.
I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. That unless you're gonna retroactively, if you're able to go back after a match and say we got that decision wrong, cool, make the goal stand.
Yeah.
Retroactively change the result of the game, because that's what you're doing by telling us all at the end of it, oh, we got that one wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, if you got it wrong, then you're gonna have to change that incident. If it was a penalty shout and it should have been a penalty, it might have been saved, it might have been skied, but at the end of the day, benefit of the doubt has to go to the person that's been fucked over in that incident, innit? But again,
but listen, are we missing out on what Declan Rice was doing as well?
Oh yeah, bro, I clocked it from early. He was about to suplex someone, German suplex, like Brock Lesnar shit.
but Fitz, the funny thing is that I actually missed it in live time, and I watched it literally as soon as I got back home, and the funny thing about that one is that isn't the first time that Declan Rice has done that. By the way, he does that all the time. If you remember, I can't remember what game it was. He done it against who was it? He done it against someone, and then they scored from the resulting corner kick. Was it Liverpool game? He done it against someone. He might be in a Liverpool game, but again, the fact that he done that, and what they're gonna do, they're gonna look at where the first foul took place. Which to me is, I think that's stupid, because it's one of them things where, well, Declan Rice yet again has got away with doing that. So where's the kind of discipline for him doing that? Because he's gonna keep doing that, and then nothing's really gonna happen. You know what I'm trying to say?
You know what I think the solution for that in the box tussling should be? If it's gonna go to a VAR, they should count the fouls.
Yeah.
You get me? And like in a situation like that, okay, there's a player fucking fouling the keeper there, but Rice is fouling a player there, and see if there's anybody else. And basically, whoever's got the most fouls, it's going against you, fam. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
If unless you're going to do something that's going to cut out this whole tussling bullshit, which I don't think we can get away from now. I think it's too far
Yeah.
gone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So the only way to really do it is like, okay, cool. We're gonna let you grapple the like rugby players whilst you've fucking got a set piece. But anyone
Yeah.
goes near that keeper, it's a straight like that's enough. That it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
else happens.
Yeah.
If you've impeded the keeper, that's
Yeah.
the main priority. But after
Yeah.
that, bro, if we have to blow it because there's fucking 7 fouls in the box, we're gonna count who's done what, and whoever's done the most, use man are going fucking under for it. You get me? Like there's only. But again, I can't see him implementing that because essentially that's allowing players free reign to just fucking wrestle in the box. You're gonna have players like Traore dominating things, you know what I mean? Like, just fucking insane, man.
Yeah. But the thing is, let's get this clear as well, yeah. This isn't on Arsenal, yeah. My issue, yeah, is with the people that are in charge of this game. Because you cannot tell me, yeah, that you can disallow that West Ham goal and you've allowed what Arsenal have been doing the whole season. The amount of times I've seen Gabriel, yeah, manhandle, fouling opposition strikers in the box, the guy's fouling consistently. I've not once seen Gabriel being penalized. And in a game like that where West Ham are fighting to stay up, yeah, let's face it, that was it Pablo the striker, yeah? He had his hand on David Raya. Is that really stopping David Raya from catching the ball? Not for me, yeah. But then Declan Rice is grabbing Mavropanos, yeah, at the same time. Yeah. So it's like if I'm refereeing that, yeah, I'm looking at that thinking, okay, Pablo's got his arm on David Raya. It's not really impeding David Raya, really, yeah. But Declan Rice is grabbing up Mavropanos. Should we just allow the goal?
Yeah, like for me,
common sense. You know what I mean?
I said a similar thing. If you remember during that City Liverpool incident, I even said, "Look, it's 6-1, half a dozen of the other. You just let the goal stand and just fucking leave it. Yeah. There's too much fuckery involved in trying to be fucking by the book here. You get me? If you're gonna take situations, the way that it seems they take every situation individually, which okay, if you're gonna do that, cool. But common sense has got to fucking take place somewhere in that bitch. You know what I mean? Because I saw an image today, and obviously, like I know everyone's sticking it on the fact that Arsenal always do this, because I did see an image where in a game against us, City, Villa, and Chelsea, similar things had happened. You know what I mean? And everything was fine about it. But the one thing I will say is it's not just Arsenal. Like every fucking Premier League game I watch, when there's a set piece from a corner, specifically a corner, there's always that kind of bullshit. I can be watching Fulham versus Bournemouth. It doesn't matter. It still happens. So I'm not even here trying to say how many times it's happened with Arsenal, because it happens with everyone. It's the like I say, the problem is with the refs. So for me, I'm not even using Arsenal as an example because everyone does it. I've watched us do it. You know what I mean? I've watched fucking every team in the league do it all the way through the season. The only problem that I've really got with it in this one specific game is the fact that if it had gone to a draw, the title race is still on. So for someone like me, that there's no horse in the race, that now every single match is worth watching. I'm not watching the Burnley match now. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make, like, if you wanted to keep numbers up, it makes sense. Like, go for a draw. Let it be a draw, because now the numbers, everyone's going to be interested. You get me? The only reason that you wouldn't want that and you'd sacrifice them viewing numbers is if there is really an ulterior motive, which, like I say, I sent Gav that video, man. Fucking one of the head guys talking about they want a new name on the trophy every 6 years maximum. You get me? And it's like, well, it makes sense now. If that's the way it is, then okay, cool, because they see it as, why have all the money bundled up in Manchester City being dominant or Manchester United being dominant? We need that. You know what I mean? We need that change in scenery, essentially. I'm here for it. If that's what it is, okay, cool. But at least be fucking clear. Let us know that, right, there's no chance City, like, you know what I mean? There's no chance City are going to be allowed. The refs are going to be heavily against them. And then, you know what? If you're one of them dominant teams, like if we'd have been told that in fucking 2008, you might have been too dominant now, every referee decision's going to go against you. Would that not have just elevated our game more?
Yeah, of course it would have. Of course it would have.
You know what I mean? Like them
But bro,
top teams
remember
that are that
you
dominant
said
can
though,
deal
yeah.
with
Remember
that,
you said,
but be clear.
but bro, remember
Go on,
you
go on.
said, yeah, when you sent me that thing over, and they said that they want to change the winner of the Premier League. Was it every 3 or 4 seasons?
Yeah. 6 at
Tell
a
me,
maximum
tell me,
every 4 to 6 years.
guys, if you didn't know that, yeah, the Premier League want to have a different winner every 3 to 4 seasons. You can't tell me, yeah, that there isn't a clamour to get Arsenal to win this league title. There is. Like, because as I said, that goal yesterday should never have been disallowed, if we're being honest. It's just the
No,
consistency. You know what I mean?
One thing though, I will say though, on top of that, like even if the league do want a new winner every season, let's be clear, like it's not like we've complained that Arsenal have just defended their way to wins all the time, but no one, like we've complained that it's been shit to watch, it's been boring, this, that, and the next, but no one's really questioned results until this one. So again, I'm not even trying to take anything away from Arsenal supporters or anyone that's not won a title in the past 6 years, and then you end up winning one next season. Yo, I'm not taking nothing away from it. It could be us soon. We ain't won one in a long time now. You know what I mean? And there's money in United being back on top. I'm telling you. So when business minded, it could be us soon enough. I'm not gonna fucking detract from teams that do it, because at the end of the day, you've still got to fucking get the results and put in the graft in it. So fair play to Arsenal for getting where you have got. You man, fucking like look. I even said it might be one of them things where they really want this revolving door of managers to stop. Like, bro, this instant success shit doesn't work. How many managers has there been in the Premier League this season alone? It's crazy.
Yeah.
If you look over the past 10 years, how many managers have stepped foot in the Premier League? It's insane.
But
you know
again,
what I mean?
for me, that also then comes down to teams like Chelsea going, we should be instantly successful because we've got all this money and we've got all these players. Do you know what I mean? Again, so for me, I hear what you're saying, and I know it's a case of they want to stop this revolving door. But again, they need to be speaking to the clubs and going, listen, you've got a minimum of a year or a season at least, or 2 season contract. If you sack them before the 2 season, we're gonna have to fine you, because again, you're now creating a thing whereby you're looking at Chelsea and you're sort of going, Chelsea have spent however much money they've spent, and God knows what they're spending in fucking fees. Everybody's now looking at Chelsea and going, I might as well just go and work for a couple of months and take the rest of the fucking year off.
No, I hear it, but this is the thing, though. Check now. You see, if the Premier League did that, they'd be the bad guys, yeah. But they know every fucking club is full of sheep. What happened when Pep came to City?
Yeah,
everyone started playing Pep ball.
Yeah,
because he came and was instantly successful, and everyone thought that's the way to get success.
Yeah,
and everyone started playing the same way. So realistically, now I'm not even saying you let Arsenal, like fucking Arsenal, win the league, yeah, get to the Champions League final, whether they win or not in the Champions League final. That in itself is a testament to trust in the process. So now everyone's suddenly going to trust the process because the sheep. But if you're the Premier League and implement two-year minimum contracts, if we get a Ruben Amorim, we're then coming at the Premier League saying that we need to sack this manager. He's ruining our club. Why are you enforcing it to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Premier League don't want that smoke. Fuck it. These men are sheep.
Let me get onto this comment quickly. Yeah, just get this comment quickly, because big up to Rickin as well. Yeah, because like this is the kind of comment, yeah, that I can respect. Yeah, because it's not about us three don't really give a damn if Arsenal win the league or not. Yeah, I think personally, for the Premier League, Arsenal winning this league is a bad thing for me personally, because I've never seen a team play this way and win league titles. Like, it's a stain on the league itself, yeah. But what I will say is, all he asks for is consistency. And you cannot tell me that decision to disallow that goal is consistency. It's not. I've seen Gabriel Magalhaes do this the whole season and get away with it. So that is all that we ask for is consistency. You know, I don't really give a damn if Arsenal win the league. You know, I'm more onto their fan base because their fan base talk like they win leagues every season. You know, and even like these guys have gone 22 years without winning anything. The first thing these guys come on and do is just chat. I don't understand it. No European trophy either. Yes, you're gonna come and tell me that you've got the chance to beat PSG in the final. That ain't gonna happen, by the way. You know, football will be saved by PSG, and PSG will give Arsenal a humbling because there's no way, that Arsenal team can beat PSG with the way they play. You know, but nonetheless, listen, you guys looking like you're in the driving seat, but to be disingenuous and start saying that we're hating on Arsenal, we don't want Arsenal to win the league. It's nothing about that. It's just consistency. It's not about Arsenal. It's about the authorities and not giving the right decision. And when you've got the likes of Gary Neville, you know, commentating on the game, influencing those, you know, those in the studio to disallow that goal, I don't care what anyone says. The fact that he's commentating, I believe he's had an influence on that decision. You know, disagree with me all you want, man.
Of course. Look at how wide his audience is now, man. Like my man, obviously, he's got his own little podcast thing. He's buying up other people's YouTube channels and that, and pushing propaganda out there now. Bro, my man is a savvy businessman. So Sky Sports hold him in high regard. You know what I mean? And they know how far his audience reaches. And the thing is, he is a mank, and I've said it myself. It's only the Arsenal fans that make me not want to see them win it, because realistically, I do not want to have to walk out of my you understand? Anytime they do a parade, I have to stay in that day. I ain't going out of my yard for that. The fuck am I stepping out to see nothing but fucking sky blue shirts when I know 20 years ago all these men were wearing Fred Perry and shit because no one had the balls to fucking back the club? You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm not here for it. So obviously he's like me. You see, go and check Paul Scholes' podcast and that. Him and Nicky Butt have said the same thing. They want Arsenal to win it because they don't want City to win it. You know what I mean? Like, my priorities are Liverpool and City cannot win this league. After that, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's how it is for me. You know what I mean? After that, there was that slight little bit of something with Arsenal. Behind them, I'd say Chelsea because they bought what Arsenal did. You know what I mean? It's like, but I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't see Chelsea as a serious club, and Arsenal, they've not been contending for that long. They're not. I don't see them like this. It's not rivalry. The rivalry we have with Arsenal now is more based on nostalgia. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But again, I'm not the same thing you're saying about consistency, with the refs, You look at the Everton City game, Bernardo Silva. In any other game, is he sent off?
What game was that?
I think it's where they end up.
What? The most recent one, yeah.
Yeah, the 3-3 draw.
What did he do?
I think someone goes through and he sort of tugs at him and pulls him. But I think it should have been a red card, but it's not. It's given as a yellow.
Oh no! But wasn't that the one when he was running with who was it? Was it when he was the last man?
Yeah.
No, he won the ball
because they were going because he got a yellow for it. I think. Did he get a yellow?
No, there was definitely an incident because I remember myself thinking, oh shit, he could be gone here.
Yeah,
I just can't remember the proper incident. I just remember the minute of the ref coming over to him and all that. But to be like I say though, like I say, I've watched fucking so many games now over so many fucking seasons that like I say, it's luck of the draw with a lot of these fucking like incidents. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes, but again, this comes back to the consistency thing. And to be fair, Arsenal fans might be like, "Oh, no one said anything about fucking officiating us," but we have though. We've just not made it
I've
a
been saying the whole
massive
season,
issue.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
because obviously, like we've mentioned it, like how many times United have been fucked over by officiating this season. We have certainly spoke about the officiating. When we go
Yeah.
back to moments like the City and Liverpool match, we have definitely touched on officiating throughout this season, and we have always said consistency is all we ask for. Like, if it's gonna
Yep.
be a red today, then it better be a red tomorrow, because we've seen couple times where something's happened on one day and the day after in another game something else has happened exactly the same and it's been a different result.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's just consistency is like it, otherwise how can the league have credibility? You know what I mean? Because otherwise it is essentially like we might as well be in Syria. This all seems like a script at this point. The refs just, they're dictating the league. You get me? Dictating everyone's position and everyone's ceiling. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, no. How many
Mm.
times, like even just flip side of it, yeah? How many times have Tottenham had results go against them and refs go against them in certain vital calls, which could have saved their season?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
bro,
And
it's
sorry, bro. Let me just get on this comment quickly, yeah. So Bissau 190. I'm guessing you're from Guinea, by the way, yeah. Guinea Bissau, yeah. This guy Gav is delusional, laughing my ass off. Gnev influencing the refs by commentating. You are embarrassing yourself, mate. Listen, you're embarrassing yourself, yeah, and I tell you why, yeah. Because if you listen to what I said, yeah, Gary Neville's doing commentary. If you actually check what happened, the first thing Gary Neville said, he more or less was indicating that they've got to disallow the goal. My problem is Gary Neville never does that to any other team. Why is it he's choosing to go on like that in a massive game like this? As I said to you already, Gabriel Magalhaes has been doing it the whole season. Yeah, I've never once seen Gary Neville talk about Gabriel Magalhaes and his diving and the fact that he's always manhandling people in the area. So my thing is, if you don't think Gary Neville has a big influence on Sky Sports, then stop living under that rock you're hiding under, yeah? Because Gary Neville has a massive influence, whether you like it or not.
To add to it though, don't forget, you see when my mum was over there looking at the TV, them commentators was telling you what was being said to the ref. They can hear what the VAR man is saying. So why do you think the VAR man can't hear what the commentators are saying? They're all be linked up together. Everyone hears each other. There's no fucking way that they don't. Because the commentators need to hear what the ref's saying on the pitch to really be able to translate what's going on and what's been called. You get me? So these men know what everybody is saying. There's no way that they don't.
and this comment as well, yeah. Let me tell you like this, yeah. It's not about Arsenal, yeah. It's the standard of the officiating in this country. As I said already, yeah. If you're gonna say it was a foul, Declan Rice was grabbing Mavropanos. Gabriel Magalhaes has been doing this for the whole season. Yeah, it's not about Arsenal. It's the consistency of the officiating. That is all I'm talking about. I couldn't give a toss, yeah, really, yeah. If Arsenal win the league, do I believe Arsenal deserve to win this league? I don't. Not based on the football. You'd have to say in terms of consistency, they have been probably slightly the best consistently in the league. But in terms of the football's been poor.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, I've said from time, I don't have a horse in this race. If United can't win the title, why do I care? All I care about is rivals not winning. And I'll tell you the truth, like I've just said, Arsenal United, that rivalry right now is based on nostalgia alone. That's it.
Yeah.
When people think about Arsenal United, it's Fergie Wenger, and neither manager's even been managing for over a decade. What are we talking about? There's no fucking... I've not got any sour grapes towards Arsenal whatsoever. As I've already said previous on this stream, credit to Arsenal. I know as a United fan, we've had fucking a lot of things go in our favour that's helped us along to our success. yo, it swings and roundabouts. It's a coin flip every single incident. I'm not going to take nothing away from Arsenal because you've still got to do the hard work to put yourself in the position you've been in. That's why, like I've seen, most consistent. But I have said all season, this league is dog shit. This felt like a Leicester City season. This could have been anyone's as long as they were consistent. You know what I mean? Like everyone fell off that was expecting.
People need to realize as well is that if Arsenal do win this league, to me that says a lot about the league. That's not a good representation for the Premier League because there's no one that can say that the Premier League's been good this season. It hasn't. It's been shocking with shocking officials, and then you've got a team realistically that rely on set pieces to get a goal. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and again, I don't really care if Arsenal win the league. It's the fan base, as Fitz mentioned earlier. The fan base talk like they've been there all the time, and it's like, listen, yes, you guys are in a strong position. But you know, you guys don't win every year, so it's like just humble yourselves. You know what I mean? That's literally what it is.
And the thing is, fucking just to build on that quickly, nobody is like at no point am I trying to fucking take anything away from Arsenal. If anything, I'll even play devil's advocate. Like, yo, do you not think if everyone starts trying to do like the Arsenal way? And we become a very defensive league. Do you not think that could be a good foundation to build us on like a prime Syria type motive where it's defense first? Because it's not the kind of football I want to see. I want to see more attacking, but to play devil's advocate, it could put us in a very good position where we are producing quality defenders like Italy were, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's just not a style of football that I enjoy watching. I've said it to Arsenal fans in the chat and in the Discord and all that. I associate Arsenal with quality football. I always have, and that's due to Arsene Wenger. And a lot of Arsenal fans will say it's 2026. You need to wake up. All right, cool. But at the end of the day, like that's why Arsenal get a lot of stick for the way they're playing because people associate them with quality football, whether you win or not. And I know as a fan, I'm gonna prefer a trophy over fucking everyone saying that you play good football and not getting anything. You know what I mean? So playing devil's advocate, I can understand why Arsenal fans are gassed and why you're backing your team as the best in the fucking country. But I feel like everyone knows deep down that this isn't the style of football that anybody really wants to watch. It's not the highest form of entertainment. You know what I mean? Everything's relying on scruffy set pieces or fucking. And when I say scruffy, I'm not taking away from shit. I'm talking about the fact that right, every time there's a set piece, we have a fucking Royal Rumble in the box. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking.
Look at the Everton Man United game for argument's sake. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, I'm not even putting it all on the Arsenal West Ham officiating because that's just a prime example of how it's fucked West Ham and done the favour for Arsenal. But end of the day, if it had gone the other way, it fucked Arsenal and done the favour for West Ham. Someone was gonna be on the fucking bad end of that, innit? End of the day, Arsenal got had the light end of the stick, ended up getting off with it. Yo, credit to them. Looks like they're about to win the fucking first league title in over 2 decades. Credit to you, isn't it? Not taking nothing away, but the style of football isn't what I associate with Arsenal, isn't what I enjoy watching. And I do concern, like I've said it prior, I will lose hope. I'm losing faith in football watching Arsenal win a league because of the way that they're winning it. Because
100%,
I can see where it'll go. I've seen it with Pep. Everyone started playing Pep ball the season after. Like I can see where it's gonna go, and I can like next season. If we thought this season's quality was shit, next season, fucking hell, it could be atrocious, lads. It might be
the worst thing for this Premier League, in my honest opinion, is if Arsenal was to win it, playing the way that they've played. That'll be a massive stain on the Premier League for me, and that's how I kind of see it, you know. And just getting onto this comment now, football's been poor. It is wild, bro. If anything, it's been the most competitive season a while. Average teams have been grafting results. We have 3 English teams repping European finals. Now let's dispel this, Again, am I surprised the English teams are making finals, the Europa League and the conference. No, I'm not. Just look at the money that's in the Premier League. So it's not really a surprise, yeah. Half of these teams ain't got the money that the Premier League teams have, yeah. If anyone's watched that Bayern Munich and PSG semi-final, yeah, that is what you call two quality teams going head to head. And the fact that Arsenal are in the final against PSG, yeah, I'll tell you right now, there's no way that Arsenal team can beat PSG. Yes, they have a chance because anyone has a chance in a one-off game, yeah. But football will be saved by PSG because PSG play the way, yeah, that the majority of fans want to see. Arsenal don't. And for me, you are actually gonna see levels, yeah, when it comes to that Champions League final. So do I have any satisfaction that three English teams are in European finals? Not really. They are expected to be there. Arsenal got to the final, yeah. But who have they actually played en route, really? Anyone that's actually going to test them. And yeah, people will start telling me that they beat Bayern Munich in the group stages, etc. That's the group stages. If they happen to beat PSG in that final, I'll hold my hands up and say, look, fair enough, man. They've proved me wrong. They got the job done. But football will be saved by PSG because there's no way Arsenal, who haven't won a Champions League in their entire history, can beat a team that play like that. Impossible, you know. And someone's already said earlier that tell me how Arsenal are a defensive team. Arsenal's whole setup is defensive. You have Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi, who normally plays there until now, since Lewis Skelly. The reason why Gabriel and Saliba look a lot better than what they actually are is because your team's defensive structure is set up to protect them. I'd argue that of anyone. Your team is set up defensively. When Arsenal have to go and chase games, yeah, this is where they become exposed. Yeah. And more times than not, Arsenal sometimes get the first goal. So again, they can just sit in and protect the centre-backs. But against PSG, if PSG get an early goal, you're gonna see how much Arsenal have in them, because they're gonna have to go and force the game against PSG. Yeah. So again, I don't have any kind of satisfaction to see three English teams in the final. It's to be expected. But let me tell you this now: when it comes to that Champions League final, yeah, I'm looking at PSG winning that game comfortably. You know, I'm not gonna say a scoreline, but I just don't see an Arsenal team playing the way they do, beating a team like PSG, and that will show you that will show you the levels between Champions League and the Premier League, you know. But nonetheless, yeah, go on, bro, go on.
No, just gonna say, just before we move from that comment, just obviously Rick saying football has been poor is wild, and then saying average teams have been fucking doing like that. That tells you everything. You've just said average teams have been doing well. Does that not tell you that the leagues fell off? Considering what the top fucking half of the table's fucking wage bills are, considering we've watched fucking Brentford come out of nowhere, we watched Sunderland take an early charge in the league. Like, bro, none of this makes sense. Like, football has been poor. That's how we've been able to fucking see all these mediocre average teams that were normally fighting for 10th, 11th, 12th now battling for European places. And yeah, I do fully expect fucking European finalists, especially when the Conference League. Who the fuck is anyone playing? West Ham won that, yeah, and now they're fighting relegation after losing what, a player.
And bro, listen, sorry man, I had to put this on the screen, yeah, and it's clown comments like this, yeah. Whether you're trolling, yeah, or you're a clown, I'm sticking to clown because
it's like he's both.
yeah, he's both. Yeah, he's both. I mean, PSG won't even get top 4 in the Premier League, and that just tells you the level of delusion in that fan base there. Yeah, let's move past that anyway. But you know what? I'm gonna wrap it up on this one and move on. Yeah, and Jonas said it earlier. Matthias Fernandes, great performance. Yeah, but you see that chance he missed there. That's a toe poke finish. The very fact that people were saying that David Raya made a good save. Nope, it wasn't a good save. Matthias Fernandes gave him the save to make. He should have just poked it into the corner. Game over. But nonetheless, listen. Arsenal got the job done, bro. They got the job done in the end. help from the officials. And listen, they're 2 games away from winning the Premier League title, the first one in 22 years. And as I said, man, it is what it is. There's still 2 games to go. City playing Wednesday against Palace, game in hand. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But all I'm saying, man, it's not going to be a good day for football if Arsenal win this Premier League based on how they've played. That's just how I see it, you know. I think you can be a fan of Arsenal Football Club, but are you really a fan of football? Because that would be a horrible day, man, to witness that, you know. Would you consider having an Arsenal fan on the panel? Yeah, listen, Ricken, I've asked loads of Arsenal fans to come on, but these guys just run and hide. That's all they do. They run and hide. Mamba's one of them. He only wants to show up when Arsenal win. I don't rate that. No, bro, seriously, I don't rate that, man. That's not a real fan to me because he only wants to show up when it's in his favor. You know what I mean? Only in his favor, he wants to show up. If you're an Arsenal fan and you want to come on and tell me otherwise, I welcome the conversation. But you see Arsenal fans that only want to turn up when it's in their favor. I don't respect that. Like, you can't call yourself a true fan in my eyes. You know, can't call yourself a true fan in my eyes. Since I've been doing this YouTube, yeah, Man United have been shit. They've been absolutely shit with the worst managers. Yeah, we are actually, you know, I won't say that we're back at the level, but we're on our way back. Yeah, I've been turning up every week watching Ruben Amorim destroy this club. You know, a deluded fan base trying to tell me about Bruno Fernandes week in, week out. Rasmus Højlund, Alejandro Garnacho, Mason Mount, Luke Shaw. The list is endless. I've been here every week, yeah, listening to this nonsense. And now finally, it seems that we're starting to be somewhere on our way back. I show up regardless. You know, I said I'll show up if Arsenal win this league, even though for me, it's not going to sit well with me, really, I'll be honest. But I still show up. But the likes of you, Mamba, and I am calling you out, Mamba, yeah, you are not a real Arsenal fan to me because you only want to show up and just chat shit on there and hide when it really matters. Yeah, that's it. But if there's any Arsenal fan that wants to prove me wrong, let me know and we can discuss. But anyway, let's move on anyway, because I've had enough time talking about this Arsenal team and they're doing my head in. But listen, United and Sunderland, I didn't even see the game. Yeah. Did any of you boys watch this game?
Yeah.
You watched the game, yeah?
Yeah.
One thing I want to say, yeah, before I let you two take it off here, because I say I didn't watch the game, yeah. But I'll tell you what I have heard, and this is what I'm trying to say, yeah, about this fan base, this Manchester United fan base. Joshua Zirkzee, yeah. Joshua Zirkzee, like Eric Bailly, like Fred, Anthony Martial, Paul Pogba, Jadon Sancho, there's a running theme, yeah. Joshua Zirkzee is that guy now. I'm hearing people say, get Zirkzee out my club, he's shit. He can't play, he can't run. The same thing they said about Casemiro, yeah? Is people forgetting that Joshua Zirkzee, when last did he play 90 minutes? When last did he play 90 minutes? We've got Mason Mount running around, yeah, doing cardio on 250 a week, number 7, and all we're hearing is Joshua Zirkzee, Amad Diallo shit. That's all we hear. Yeah? And that's what I'm trying to tell you, yeah? You see this Man United fan base? Poisonous fan base. Absolute poisonous fan base. The amount of shit these fans talk here on certain players, you cannot tell me that it's targeted. Because I'm not here for anyone telling me about Joshua Zirkzee or Amad Diallo when we've had over 10 years of Luke Shaw, Mason Mount running around, you know, Bruno Fernandes scamming everyone.
You want to know what makes it worse about the Xerxes criticism, yeah? I'll be the first to admit, didn't have a good game at all, yeah? But check this one. I sent an article into the Discord, yeah? Bro, Mason Mount got a 3 out of 10 match rating. Everyone's talking about Xerxes, though. Not our number 7. Not our number 7. The most important shirt number in the club's history, but we're talking about Xerxes. Like, it's a bit of a liberty still. Now, cue Lumi's comments.
It's not a liberty, yeah. We know exactly what is going on, and I'm not even gonna spell it out because it's boring now. We know exactly what is going on. It's the same players that get targeted. Why is that? Eric Bailly Anthony Martial, Paul Pogba, Rashford eventually got it until they realized that he was black. Yeah. Jadon Sancho. Yeah. There's a running theme. Joshua Zirkzee. Kobe even got it. These dumb fans tell us get rid of Kobe. That's what they were saying, you know. What's the running theme with all these players? It's the same old stuff. I'm bored of it now. Mason Mount's wearing number 7, 250, doing absolute nothing. Spends half his time out injured, but yet we're hearing Xerxes' name.
Hey,
I'm bored of it, man.
But he does cardio. He does cardio.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm bored of it, bro. It's the same old shit, man. Like, how can you get onto Xerxes when Xerxes is coming in and out of the team? You know? And I told people already, yeah, if you think Joshua Zirkzee and Amad Diallo are going to be doing anything at this moment in time, it's not going to happen. They are both ball possession players. Man United do not play possession-based. So what do you expect Xerxes and Amad to do? I've told you already, they are playing for Bruno Fernandes. As long as that continues, everyone else is going to suffer. Fans don't want to listen because they think Bruno is the be-all and end-all of football. Yeah? So when people get onto Xerxes, Xerxes is not going to produce his best. We're not playing a possession-based game. It's not. But go on, Fitz, what do you make of the game anyway?
To tell you the God's honest truth, dog shit, bro. Dog shit.
Yeah.
We turned up in like the 93rd minute. It was a piss take. I was fuming, absolutely fuming. But like I say, I have already, after the Liverpool game, I kind of checked out. I'm like, right, we did everything we need to do this season. We've reached our ceiling. I can't see us finishing anything less than third now. Cool. But fucking hell. Like, obviously,
any good performances?
not really, bro. I'll tell you the truth. Kobe weren't bad, and the highlight of the game for me was the fact that the away fans chanted the Kobe Manu song, the new Kobe Manu song, for about fucking 7 minutes straight in the first half. Absolutely fucking turned up for him. But like I say, no one really had a great match. Like, I kept my eye on Kobe because I always do. I like fucking specifically watching him whilst we're in possession. Bro, that kid gets everywhere. I've seen him at right back for a minute, then he's in the middle of the pitch, then he's moving forward like bro. I feel like Carrick's just told him, bro, just do what you need to do. Like, like if he looks like he's just been given free roam in that midfield. Like, go wherever you feel you can get the ball or present an option. You get me? Kid just never stopped moving. But yeah, if I had to say best performance of the match, it was fucking Lemens. Kept us in it. We had no right in even getting a draw, to be totally honest. Like, there were a few decent opportunities where Lemens had to pull something out of the bag. I wouldn't call any of them particularly like worldies, but yeah, like Lemens probably fucking man of the match on United side of things. Kobe didn't have a bad game, but didn't have a fucking good game. I
heard Casemiro didn't play though. I heard him.
We started with Mount in the middle, bro.
Yeah.
We had Mount next to Kobe, bro.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This is why, like, Kobe can't have a good game in a midfield pairing with Mason Mount. Let's be real with fucking Bruno in the 10. Like, he's under so much fucking pressure. He's doing 3-man's jobs.
What happened to Captain Marvel? The guy that's gonna break the record. What happened to him? Bro, his fans only want to show up, man, when they want to try and chat rubbish to me because he gets GA. You see what I mean? No, but it almost be laugh, Jonas, yeah? No GA, there's no conversation about Bruno. Why is that? Why is that? See what I mean? These guys are not consistent, man. There's no consistency. If Bruno would have got a goal and assist, you'd be see people coming on there saying, Bruno again. Look what you're saying about Bruno. Fuck Bruno. Get rid of him in the season. Huh?
Kev still got his scarf out though.
Nah, fuck that guy, man. That guy made it, man. Seriously. Yeah, listen, man.
Bruno.
Trust me, he's got a Bruno clacker. He goes off when he nuts. He's a dickhead.
Trust me, man. That guy's definitely got Bruno wallpaper, man. No doubt, man.
100%.
I've never seen a defense of Bruno in my life like that, man. It's like, rate him, cool, man, but you're doing way too much, Kevin. Way too much, man. But listen, that's that guy, innit? But I mean, to be honest with
Jonas,
you,
did you catch the match?
Yeah.
Say again?
I caught the game, and I just didn't feel like you were in it. Like Man United never seemed in it. It's
We
like you
didn't
say,
turn
it's
up
like,
basically stoppage time in the second half that we turned up in it.
it's like you went though. It's like you went. We got Champions League. We're all right. We're shit. Literally, that's
It's
what
like
it felt like.
Carrick checked out of the season as well,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm done. I've done my job. What more do you want from me?
nah, serious.
You know what I mean?
Serious.
Like, it's literally like, what more do you want from me? I got you a Champions League football. I might not be here next season. I might not have the job. What the fuck do you want from me? Just let me go on my holiday. Literally.
Listen, I think with Carrick though, yeah, Carrick, and I did think this when he first came in, yeah. I think Carrick, the way that he set the team up in comparison to what Amorim was doing, yeah, I've got no problem with it because defensively we look a lot better, we look a lot more solid, yeah. There's no surprise why Casemiro is shining. Why is that? There ain't too many gaps in the midfield. I've never known a manager to come in and let Casemiro play man for man pressing in midfield. He's never done that in his career. Yeah, the fact that you can tell Carrick coming in gave Casemiro the reins to go and do what he needs to go and do. And since Carrick's come into the club, Casemiro has been arguably the best player in the league. I would say he's been that good, isn't it? And what I would say, yeah, is that the positive thing that I heard from Carrick, and I think I've told you guys this already, yeah. When I'm hearing Carrick say that United are not really playing the way that he sees fit, yeah, it's such a positive for me because all I can look at is that he is playing the way to get the results, and get over the line. We've now done that, so I'm more or less looking at to the transfer window to see what he does if he is going to be here. People that are saying that Carrick's been lucky, this and that. Where was the same energy for Ruben Amorim when the guy was embarrassing us week after week?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's standards for Carrick now. These guys don't make sense. There's standards for Carrick now.
It's for me. It's not even about luck because then you look at Areola at Bournemouth.
Yeah,
is that luck with players like that? Sometimes you just got to know what your players can do, and certain managers know what their players can do, know what they're capable of, and go, big man, listen, I know you can't do box to box. You've never done it. Why would I do that to you now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a good coach though, that Areola. But my main thing is with Carrick here is that have I been entirely happy with what Carrick's done? No. But Carrick had to do something in the way to get himself the job, innit? And he's put himself in a very good position. I'm more or less, because I've checked out of this season now. I just want to see this season done, and see what we do in the window. But just going back onto this comment now, yeah. I watched the game and United were really lucky to come with a point. Those who are saying that United will be challenging next season knows nothing about football. They need time. And again, the reason why I disagree with this, yeah, we've already seen this season has been an absolute shambles. Are Arsenal winning the league this season because they've been playing outstanding football? No. It's just for me, a lot of the teams haven't turned up. Liverpool have been poor. United have been poor under Amorim. Look at what we've done since Carrick's come in. We've beaten all the top teams. Yeah. Man City have been inconsistent as well. Next season, I don't expect to be seeing that. Chelsea also have been poor. So to say that Man United cannot be challenging next season, I disagree with that. All we need to do next season is sign the right players, which means 3 midfielders, left wing, and then left side centre back and a couple of fullbacks. If we do a good summer window, I'm still gonna say, hand on heart, we're challenging for the title next season because we've shown under Carrick, what we can do. And Carrick's had 13 to 14 games since he's come to the club, and we've beaten all the top teams. So you can't tell me that we can't challenge with what we've got already and what we're expected to be bringing in. So I disagree with that. You know what I mean? And look, Man United, I didn't see the game. Fitz did the game. We drew 1-1 with 0-0 with Sunderland. Am I going to be getting pissed off at that? Really? No. Objective's been completed. Champions League football. Let's just see what we do in the summer. That's all I can look at, really. But I think a lot of people that are getting into
No, but I will agree with what he said to a degree, in the sense of, obviously we were lucky to get a point. I even said that myself, like we didn't deserve a point. But to be fair, like we even went through it in January. Fucking if fucking Carrick would have took over at the start of the season, just going through the points that were dropped under Amarim that you'd expect us not to. And it weren't like wild ones. It's just like beating 10-man Everton, you know what I mean, at home, like fixing those results into wins. We'd have been competing this season.
There you
But
go.
I can see his point in the fact of, like, look, we're talking about having a big window, yeah, couple big signings that are gonna mean a lot to us. But we watched Liverpool do that this summer, and look where they are. You know what I mean? So it is very much a case of how well will the signings click? Are the
But
signings going to be the right ones?
it's that, but it's also I don't think Liverpool got the right manager.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry to tell you, man, but he's staying next season. I'm sorry to tell you.
This is what I'm saying. In terms of it being like, oh yeah, Liverpool don't have the right, like we've got the right players, like them players and any other fucking team do wonders. But again, it's the whole thing of do you have the right personality, the right manager to turn around and be like, this can sort of, I need you playing like this. Because again, Casemiro looks different under Amarim than he does Carrick. And as much as people are going, it's not that Carrick's lucky and this and that. Big man, sometimes you just got to know, as a player, you just know what you'd like. And Carrick knows what he wanted as a player. He played for United. He knew what was expected. It's not like he's going into a dressing room that he doesn't fucking know. I don't give a shit how big you are. I'm telling you now. But it's like the whole thing for me is when people go, oh yeah, but what sort of manager do you want? I want someone that understands the club, understand what it means to be a part of Liverpool. And the problem is Arne Slot, his family don't live over here. So every time there's a break, he's going back to Germany. It's not like he's staying. Do you know what I mean? He's not staying here. The whole idea
he's not part of the city, is he?
Yeah. And that's all you want, is you want someone like Pep. I can guarantee you now he's part of Man City. Like he's part of Man United. He's part of Manchester.
Bro, you always see fucking like little video footage flying around of him getting chased down on his pedal bike and that for a fucking quick picture and all that.
You know what I mean? But he's part of the city, and this is the problem. The problem is Arne Slot is not part of Liverpool City. So when people are going, oh yeah, but Carrick's not realistic and blah blah, I guarantee you see Carrick somewhere out in a freaking in a coffee shop somewhere. Do you know what I mean? He's not the sort of person where he's sort of like, oh no, I'm not part, because he knows what it is to be a part of Man United.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. The difference is that sometimes you don't need a big name to be like, oh yeah, when he plays the best football. No. I need you to become because essentially that's all you want. If you're becoming a manager, you need to become a part of that city. At the end of the day, you need to become a part of the culture. If you're not a part of the culture, it's never going to work.
Yeah.
But again, you look at Moyes. Look at Moyes at Everton, and you look at him at West Ham. You look at him at United. You can't tell me Moyes has not transformed Everton to what it is.
He's part of Merseyside, isn't he?
The thing is, I don't think that's due to Moyes becoming part of the culture. I just think the levels at Everton and Man United, even the levels at Arsenal and Man United, is different. You know, certain things he can't get away with at Man United that he can get away with at Arsenal and Everton. That's the difference for me.
I just think you buy into the culture, you buy in as part of that city, people start buying into whatever football you are. Like when Klopp came, remember, I guarantee you, remember the first, I think it was the first game we did and we lost. And he said, come on, we're going to go down and we're going to clap hands in front of the way. And people going, what the fuck are Liverpool doing? But again, you start instilling that in players, they will run through fucking walls for you. And that's what he said. He said, like, I have to start installing things to make you understand I'm not here just to be like, oh, I'm just going to be your next manager. No. If we're going to do this, I want to be here for 10 years, 12 years. Do you know what I mean? He's not there to be like, oh, I'm only here for 2 years. I'm collecting thing and fuck off. No. I am part of this team as much as you are. If you're not getting the shit on the thing, I'll be getting it in an interview room somewhere. So to me, in my head, as much as because I'm pretty sure no matter what Fergie took, he'd take a bullet for any of those players in a Man United shirt.
Yeah.
But again, they do the same for him. So to me, if you can instill that in your players will do fucking anything on that field. If he knows I got to run for 90 minutes and I'm fucked, I'm running for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a culture. It's a whole culture thing and that's why when you look at Arteta,
But bro, you know what? I just don't think Arne Slot is that level, man. And it's okay, innit? Like I think Arne Slot is a good manager, but I think a lot of it comes down to do with the amount of money you spent is why he's getting scrutiny. Because and again, your defense of that Premier League title has probably been one of the worst defenses I've ever seen.
But
you see what I mean?
But to me, we're looking at it and people are going, oh yeah, but it's the money you spent. I can give a shit about the money you spent. My gripe and grime is you've got a fucking right back sat on the bench and you're playing a fucking centre mid makeshift right back. Make it make fucking sense.
So, sorry. I'm not sure whether Fitz is laughing at the comment you just said or what Mamba said.
Nah, Jonas, I'm laughing at his pain. I can't lie. Yo,
isn't that fucking make it make sense, bro?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you and this right back, man. There's something going on, you know.
Right back, left back. Listen, I don't give a shit. You got fucking like even during our worst periods when we had no centre backs. Yeah, you got to remember we had Reece fucking Williams and fucking who's the other lad?
Remember the days of Ozan Kabak, you know.
This is what I mean, bro.
Ozan Cabbage and that. All right, listen, you don't be in the mud with them kind of players. Ozan Kabak. But who's the other one you had? Who's the other guy you had? Nat Williams or something, wasn't it?
Nat Phillips.
It
was Nat Phillips and Reece Williams that got us the Champions League.
Phillips.
Just saying.
Oh man, Nat Phillips, you know. That's almost as bad as Igor Stepanovs, you know.
Listen, that season though, we still somehow managed to finish third.
Yeah.
This is fucking and this is what I mean. I just think if you're not willing to take certain risks, and like you say, it might work better at other clubs. But again, to me, you know what you're stepping into. Whether you and you buy in as part of that culture, and you buy in as part of that city, and you buy in as part of that team, and whatever else, and you go, cool, I want to be part of whatever this is going on over here. But again, I just don't think he's bought into that system, and I think it's just more the fact of I expect United to. My thing is I expect United, Liverpool, Man City, and I don't even look at Chelsea next season because I think whoever they get in, they'll sack after 4 months. I can't even take Chelsea seriously. Do you see what I'm saying? I just think at the end of the day, if Liverpool get the right manager in, I think City will click again next season. And I just think to myself, Arsenal have been good, but I think if you get teams that, because now people know what Arsenal are going to do next season now. Nobody's going to play like that. Everybody's going to go, we can get at you now. We can get at you. So the moment we start getting at you, and you start getting flustered and frustrated and don't know what's going on because you're playing Saka 40 games out of the season. You're playing Declan Rice 40 games out of the season. Do you know what I mean? He's playing in every fucking minute available. That's why you get people like Ben White injured. That's why you get Nketiah injured. Do you know what I mean? It's just, to me, it's just a case of we need to, I don't know, it's just, I just feel like it's next season, I feel like will be a complete different season. And I think people need to start not being like, oh, well, I'm not sure about United. Nah. I think no matter who United get in next season, I think the moment you get rid of players like Luke Shaw and you get rid of certain man
Bruno Fernandes
that's been there forever. I'm telling you now, I'll tell you what it'd be like, and you can mark my words by this. it will be like fucking PSG. Do you remember when PSG got rid of Mbappe? Look what's going on at Real Madrid. Look what's going on at Real Madrid. And you look at PSG now. He left PSG to go and win a fucking Champions League. And PSG are now on the verge of winning 2 Champions Leagues since he's left.
Bro, mark my words as well, yeah. Mark my words as well, yeah. Man United ain't doing anything serious with Bruno Fernandes in the team. That, like, I'll keep saying this until people wake up.
That's what
people don't understand that this player there is a massive problem for the team. People don't want to hear it, but I'll keep telling you. I'm telling you, yeah.
Bruno Fernandes is your Mbappe, your dictator. Bruno Fernandes.
Bro, listen, listen, we're laughing, yeah. But remember when I told you when him and Amorim were together, Amorim and Dallo, the Obrigado boys. Listen, it's a problem. It's a problem. One of them's gone.
Mafia.
Trust me, man. One of them's gone, and there's 2 left still, man. I'm telling you. Like, Bruno Fernandes is a massive problem for this club, but fans don't want to hear it, man, because they're in love with him because he gets GA. Nonsense. But let me go through some of these comments quickly, and we're going to move on to the Liverpool-Chelsea game, innit? Wow, that's a very expensive window and may I ask for your targets? Easy. Eduardo Camavinga, Carlos Baleba, Sandro Tonali. We can't get Tonali, get Chouameni. Iliman NDI, left wing. Left back, realistically, left side centre back, should I say? Get me Murillo. You know, I've been keeping it consistent. Murillo, Lisandro for me is injury prone, and what Lisandro offers, Aiden Heaven offers that and more, and Murillo does as well. So, but I'll only say go for Murillo if that means Lisandro moves on, because otherwise there's no point spending money on Murillo when you've got Aiden Heaven and Lisandro there. Baleba, Camavinga, and Tonali has always been my first choice midfield. Iliman Ndiaye on the left-hand side. That's 5 players minimum. I'm looking at 5 players minimum to change this team, and literally all 5 of them for me come into the lineup. You know,
and to be fair as well, the people are saying like, yeah, it sounds expensive, but let's not forget we've got Højlund leaving, Onana leaving, Rashford leaving, Sancho leaving, Malacia leaving, Casemiro leaving, Bayende leaving, Heaton's meant to be leaving. Apparently, there's a chance we might sign him for a next year, but anyone that's played Football Manager knows exactly why that is. It's only going to be for the homegrown fucking quota, innit? Obviously,
who's that, bro? Sorry,
Tom Heaton, innit? But again, that's only because he's come through the academies. He's homegrown. It's one of them, innit? It's anyone that's played Football Manager knows why they're keeping Tom Heaton.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, but let's not forget Casemiro, Sancho, and Malacia. All their wages are going to go off the bill. We're then also selling Højlund, Onana, fucking Rashford. We've got like a fucking 50% fucking sell on for Greenwood, who's basically are guaranteed to leave Marseille at the end of the bro. We're gonna have money coming in, and the talk is we're already allocating at least 150 mil to acquire 3 central midfield targets.
Yep.
Obviously, people might think, oh, it sounds mad. It does. But let's not forget we spent 250 mil without Champions League. Now we've got that extra money coming in, so we can spend that extra money. Yeah,
bro. I'll tell you what else is mad. This comment here. Arsenal will sign Kvaratskhelia.
No, Gav, what you need to say is mad is the comment before that.
What's that? Rise is as important as Declan Rice.
No. The comment about Slot. They say that Slot lost all his wingers and blah blah. But they blame Slot and want to get Slot out. Big man, you have no idea. You have
what? Give Slot wingers and he'll cook. That one.
No. There was a comment about Liverpool fans want Slot out. Liverpool sold all their wingers and now he has to play narrow. Big man, you still had fucking Salah. You could have called back Harvey Elliott. You fucking had Gakpo. You got Rio Engamoa sat on the fucking bench.
What? That one there.
That one there. And Slot's the problem. Slot is the fucking problem. Slot
and to be fair, let's not forget he chose to keep Gakpo and sell Diaz. You know what I mean? Like,
And he chose,
Bro.
and he chose to sell Nunes.
Yeah, but
Like,
Nunes is poor though, man. Nunes is poor though, man.
say what you
what are
want.
we doing there?
Say
He's
what
poor,
you
man.
want. Say what you
Yeah.
want, but he causes problems.
no, I know, but let's be real.
Yeah, for his own team. For his own team.
Yeah, but he's not a
But
striker.
Isak and Hugo are upgrades on Nunes, bro.
Yeah. But
So
again,
I'm not gonna hold that one against him, but I will hold
Mm.
keeping Gakpo and letting Diaz go though. Like that one, that used man should be ready to just fucking like kick him out of Liverpool immediately. Like that's a piss
again,
take.
he's saying he's got no wingers, but then he's still got Chiesa on the bench,
Mm.
which is fucking criminal. But you're paying
Yo,
Gakpo.
is it true that he's looking like he's gone at the end of the season as well?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, because I seen a thing about obviously like there's like fucking 6 or 7 players that are basically out at the end of this summer, innit?
Well, so this is the big misconception. The big misconception is it's a little bit crazy because so I don't know if you heard. So the rumors are that Slot could potentially be gone to Ajax because obviously all his family is still in Germany. Ajax basically said they want Slot. His sons like the Insta post. They've then apparently contacted Liverpool and gone to Liverpool that they want Arne Slot. Liverpool have apparently spoken to Xabi Alonso in the background and basically gone, we'd like you. We are thinking about getting you in, but apparently they need to see what happens with Ajax. That's the conversation.
Would you not feel like Liverpool as a club should be seeing it as obviously historically Ajax are fucking like a giant, but right now they're fucking nothing. Like we're Liverpool, we're gonna like move first.
Yeah, but
are they looking to buy out from the Slot deal?
Yeah, that's what I think they're looking at. So I think thing in the background is sort of going. Xabi Alonso apparently has had a conversation with Liverpool and he's happy to go Liverpool, but the conversation is if Arne Slot is happy to go Ajax. But obviously, all his family's still in thing, so it makes sense for him in terms of he doesn't have to travel back and forth. He's at home. Everybody's at home. It makes sense. However,
on a personal note, it's all well, but on a professional, it's a big step down, isn't it?
Yeah, so it depends. It depends on what happens. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But apparently that's the conversations.
And I bet them man ain't looking to pay the same wage that you's gonna pay him.
Probably not. Probably not. But I don't see. But it's weird because it's even like with the deals that Liverpool have done, they don't pay anyone stupid amounts of money. That's the thing. So for instance, the stuff with Diaz. So what Diaz is doing now is not what he was doing in the Liverpool shirt. And that was my biggest gripe. Not like the little dink he did for Bayern Munich. Brother, I've seen Diaz miss 3 or 4 chances like that, bruv. He got in the Bayern Munich shirt and went, yeah, these men are paying me money.
It's a higher quality team, that's why, man. That's Champions League there, you know. Champions League there. Lucky Arsenal, man. Unlucky. Man, when they're going to questions, the comments quickly. Mamba, you know what? Probably the first time you've actually asked a proper question, man. Big up yourself. Boys, do you think Burnley have got a chance? I think anyone's got a chance. I think Burnley have just as much as a chance that Arsenal have in the final against PSG. So that should answer your question there, yeah.
What's the league table saying now, though? What's the relegation battle looking like? Because I've not even checked it since.
Burnley are down already, man. They're down, so they're playing for banter, man. You know what I mean?
Burnley
at the moment,
playing for playing sake. Basically, Burnley can decide to turn up and go, big man, we're gonna park this bus.
I just
hope. Is it mathematically impossible for them now? Like, because I know fucking that was
bro, they're done. They're done. That's why Parker left.
Yeah,
Parker left, man. So they're on banter now at the moment, and I'm just hoping that Carl Walker can show up. You know what I mean? Him and that Zion Fleming. That Fleming's on smoke this season.
Ruin someone's.
You know what I mean? He's on. He's got more league goals than Bukayo Saka, man. So
so what's the battle looking like between Nottingham Forest, West Ham, and Spurs? Then what's the points between that then?
So Spurs are on 37, West Ham are on 36. Obviously Spurs playing tonight, and Forest are on 42.
I thought West Ham were on 35, or was it 30?
No, they're a point behind. They're a point behind Tottenham. That's why that yesterday would have taken them out of the bottom three.
Right.
Yeah, I think on goal difference.
Yeah.
So let me go through some of these comments quickly before we move it on. No, you're wrong. Diaz wanted to leave Liverpool for a new challenge. You should get your facts right.
Show me the comment. He actually wanted to stay. Liverpool just didn't want to pay him the money. That was the difference. Liverpool just didn't want to pay him his wages. He said he would have stayed until they turned around and Bayern Munich said, "We're going to pay you this," and then he went, "Yeah, that's fine." People need to realize Liverpool, after a certain age, they're not going to pay you big wages. And because they already had Salah and Van Dijk on stupid amount of wages, they're not going to pay anybody else.
Rio is inexperienced. Chiesa and Salah literally can't run or beat a man on the outside. And Gakpo is literally an inside forward. But hey, Slot is probably the worst coach ever. I'll tell you this though, yeah. And Jonas, you will vouch for this, yeah. What was the first thing I said at the start of the season? What Liverpool should do?
Move Gakpo inside, innit?
No. Remember what I said? Start of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Three at the back.
Yeah.
Start of the season, I said Liverpool play three at the back, yeah? Purely because you've got Florian Wirtz and Frimpong coming from a three at the back system by Leverkusen. Mo Salah's getting old, and he obviously hasn't got the legs anymore. And playing him close to goal would probably enable him to start stocking up on that GA. Virgil van Dijk has lost his legs as well. Having two players with physicality and pace, you know, like a Castello Luqueba, Kanate either side. I guarantee you now, if he would have went through at the back, you guys will be up there challenging for the title. If he went through at the back, I promise you. And I tell you what, yeah, that is how shit this league is. That's how shit this league is. Just saying, you know. But yeah, Slot hasn't been great, man. Let's be honest. I think anyone saying that Slot,
yeah, but it's
Slot's
not
been
even
good. Yeah, it's
like
cool, man.
I'm not being funny or nothing. It's fucking decision making. Prime example. Prime fucking example against Chelsea. Who was the best player for Liverpool, please?
I didn't watch the game, bro. So let us know, man.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch the whole fucking match. I only caught highlights in it. One sec. From my notes, I've just mentioned about the fucking finishes and the offsides and that in it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So
yeah. So
the player creating the most chances is the player that comes off first. Please tell me who that is.
Let me guess.
I want to say Rio.
Thank you very much. Rio comes off before fucking Gakpo does. Yeah.
And the one thing I will say that on the highlights, you could hear the crowd going fucking wild when that happened. Like, why is this? Yeah, bro, the boos were going mad.
Because
but bro, we know why he's coming off, because he's an easy player to take off, because he's the most inexperienced. It's a coward move, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for me, it's bullshit. And when people go, "Oh yeah, but it's inexperience and it's this and that," how the fuck do you expect him to get experience? It's like us going for a job interview and someone going, "Oh well, you've just come out of uni," and someone going, "Oh well, you haven't really got the experience." Big man, you need to give me a job so I can get the experience. What do you want me to do here? Like, what do you want me to do here? Nobody knows the kid. The kid is strong enough, smart enough, and quick enough to go past defenders. And everybody's going, "Oh yeah, but why is he starting?" He proved it in the Chelsea game. He created the first goal. And everybody's going, "Why is he not starting?"
Yeah.
And then everyone's going, "Oh yeah, but it's down to the coach and the manager," and they're all going, "Oh yeah, but he can't start." How old was Messi when he first started?
16. Well, 15. Yeah, 15.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you can play Dalman, But again, Downman was starting in games. Nobody was saying a word. Nobody was going, "Oh, he's too inexperienced to start these games." Everybody was going, "Why is he not starting more often?"
I think coaches and managers these days, they just do too much. Like if Rio's having an impact on the game, leave him on. But he's gonna take Rio off because he's the easy player to go and take off, because Gakpo, as someone said, is more experienced, but Gakpo's shit. You know what I'm trying to say?
But
He's
again,
rubbish.
But again, in a game, you have to take it game by game. In that game, he's doing fuck all. So why are you taking off a man that's creating all your chances to then leave a man on that you know you're going to take off 10 minutes later?
Who did he bring on, by the way? Who did he bring on?
He took off Rio and brought on, I think it was Chiesa.
Right. Yeah, so he's going for experience, isn't it? But it's one of them things where you do that, you better hope you win the game. Otherwise it's gonna backfire, you know what I mean? Because if Rio's causing problems, again, I didn't see the game, but if he's causing problems, why the hell are you taking him off? Because he's inexperienced. It doesn't make no sense. Let the guy have his flowers, man. Like,
it makes no sense. But it's like the whole thing with like Max Dowman when they're going, "Oh, well, Max Dowman's not really." It's like asking Arteta, yeah, but you're playing fucking Saka week in, week out, and people are telling you he cannot play 38 games or however many games he's playing. He's playing week in, week out, and people are going, "Oh yeah, but he's fine." Why do you think he's so fucking injured all the time? Because you're playing him too much. Sometimes you got to go, do you know what? I know you're 15, 16. I don't give a shit. You're playing. Go and play. Don't worry about the media. I'll deal with the media. You need to go and get this experience. You need to go and go up against these players and show them that you're not worried about them, no matter the name on the back of their shirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
true,
all,
bro.
For me, it's all bullshit when people are going, "Oh yeah, but it's not Slot's fault." It's Slot's fucking fault. He's making the changes. You can, everybody in the crowd can see that he's having more impact than what Gakpo is, and yet you're taking Gakpo off. And like, I'm not being funny of it. People say, "Oh, but Chiesa's not like every time Chiesa came on and scored, he's still a fucking sub on the bench. What's this man got to do to start?" Do you see what I mean? So,
bro, he's never gonna get game time. Chiesa. I don't even know why he's still there.
Do you see what I mean? So to me, it's ridiculous. At least use him in other games. In other games where you're playing to his strengths, he's showing you what he's doing. He's an international for Italy, but yet he sat on the Liverpool bench, which is stupidity.
Well, listen, who knows, man? Who knows what he's doing? But bro, he's gonna be the next season, man. That's what I will tell you, man. It's very obvious, isn't it? Because they should have sacked him already, man. Because that defense of that Premier League title, embarrassing, you know. But do you think Valverde will leave Real Madrid? No, and we're gonna get onto that in a bit anyway. But Valverde's not gonna leave Real Madrid, man. But yeah, I say we'll discuss that. So yeah, listen, Liverpool join at home with Chelsea. United join at home with Sunderland. As I said, man, I'm well and truly away to Sunderland. Sorry, I'm well and truly tapped out of this Premier League now. I just want to see where the destination of this league title ends up, and if it ends up at Arsenal, so be it, man. But for football's got to be saved, man. So City play Wednesday. Let's hope Burnley can do something, man. But if Arsenal win the league, they win the league, man. It is what it is. Let's see how the fan base reacts, because again, man, the fan base need to be acting like they've done this week in, week out, man, or season after season. But not every now and again, you know.
We know what's we know what's gonna happen. They're gonna
bro, listen. That West Ham game yesterday, man, it should have been that game. But the authorities, you know, they played their part, man. Let's be honest. Premier League weekend fixtures. What was the other games? I forgot, man. I didn't really watch too much football, to be fair.
So, bag of draws on Saturday.
Yeah.
Was it?
Villa Burnley. Villa Burnley was 2-2.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Then there was Newcastle and fucking Forest, where Newcastle won 1 or 2-0.
Let me go through the matches now.
Newcastle and Forest was 1-1.
Oh yeah.
Palace and Everton was a good game. That was 2-2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Burnley.
Like, it was only
Bloody hell,
City that
Burnley
got the
Villa.
win in it on Saturday.
Brighton
Yeah,
was
City
it.
beat City. Yeah, City beat Brentford 3-0. I watched that game, yeah. And you know what? First things first, yeah. I'm not a massive fan of his, yeah. But I have to say, you have to give credit where credit's due. Jeremy Doku. He is proving the match winner right now for them. I never thought I'd be saying this. Never thought I'd be saying this, yeah, but he is proven to be the match winner for Man City. And Erling Haaland got his token goal, you know, a little cheeky. I'm not sure he meant it, to be fair, but it is what it is.
Scruffy back heel.
Scruffy back heel, yeah. But yeah, listen, Jeremy Doku, man, turning up again, and Omar Marmoush. And this is the thing with Pep, yeah. Pep needs to be playing Marmoush a lot more. I mean, I can't stand seeing Pep play. And the thing is, I know why he does it, yeah, because he's thinking I've got Cherky, who's the creator in the 10, and he's got just pure pace and power on the flanks, yeah. But I can't stand seeing Premier League football, yeah. And this just tells me everything. Our Premier League football is an absolute joke, yeah. Anton Semenyo playing for Man City in a title-winning chasing side, playing week in, week out. Why? That guy is nothing more than a glorified impact sub. But he plays week in, week out. And even Phil Foden, yeah? Phil Foden's been poor, and he's been poor for a while. Foden should be getting more game time than he has ahead of Semenyo for me. You know, play him on the right-hand side or play Cherky there. You know, but to be playing Semenyo and Doku week in, week out, I don't know what Pet's playing at, man. He's just gone for literally pure pace and power. But they're keeping the pressure on. Obviously, they're playing Palace on Wednesday. They'll beat Palace for me. But they're now relying on Burnley or Palace again to take points off of Arsenal. And I'll tell you one thing, yeah. If Arsenal was to drop points to Burnley, I mean, boy.
Well, to play devil's advocate, Burnley did just get a draw.
I ain't doing it, bro. I ain't doing this again, man. I ain't doing this again. I'm tired of it, man. I ain't doing this again, man.
That's what I'm tired.
I ain't doing this again, man. That they should have dropped points yesterday, but the Premier League want Arsenal to win the league, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't going there again, man. I'm bored. Just wrap this season up. If you want to give it to them, give it to them, and then we can focus on the World Cup, man. Because the Premier League's been awful this season, man. Absolutely awful.
To be fair, man, I did say the same as you, innit? If they get past West Ham, it's basically theirs. But obviously, I always love winding up the Arsenal fans. And bear in mind, Burnley did just hold Villa to a draw, so you never know. It's football.
Bro, if Burnley draw against Arsenal, listen, you see your Arsenal fans, you don't want to see me, man. You don't want to see me. Trust me. I'm just saying that now.
Arsenal, you don't want to see me.
Nah, bro. Listen, I'm done, man. I'm done. The funny thing is now, yeah. If you check Arsenal's last 2 games, yeah, and again they don't want to hear this because as far as they're concerned, they're getting over the line, yeah. They've scored literally, yeah, 2 goals in their last 2 games.
Yeah.
One of them against Atletico Madrid. I don't care what anyone says. That was a mistake from Oblak because Oblak came out and what he should have done is engage Gyökeres. Even if he fouls him, yeah, at worst, he gets a yellow card. But for him to come out, yeah, and then turn and go back into the goal, he actually allowed Gyökeres to get the crossing. And that's where the goal came from. Trossard, shot, Saka tapping. Yeah? The goal yesterday, again, Trossard scores it, you know, poor defending for me. But then the goal that got disallowed should have stood, you know, but it's the fine margins in football, man, unfortunately. So yeah, man. But I can't bother to do this Burnley thing, man. It's Hey, I mean, if Burnley get a draw, boy, then
I'll walk a screamer. Just saying,
bro. Listen, let's hope so, man. But I'm just not interested no more, man. Like not interested because it's just boring, man. Yeah, it's boring, man. But
it'll be Hannibal that gets it. The United lad that gets it.
Bro, listen. I listen. If that happens, you're not gonna want to see me. I'm just saying. You're not gonna want to see me, boy. I'll be on there all night, man. Just cussing these Arsenal fans. Trust me, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Looks like the title's in their in their hands. Yeah, it is what it is. But Chouameni and Valverde. What next?
Throwing hands on that. These men were throwing hands on that.
Bro, throwing hands twice. twice.
Crazy.
And you know what makes me laugh? Yeah, when I done my reaction to it, yeah, I was thinking. I said straight away. I said, listen, they love Valverde and Tchouaméni has to go, man, because
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course
see
it is.
that getting settled. Yeah, to find out that they had another fight, man, like a couple of hours after, it's like, yeah, there's no control there, man, in that club.
What are they saying that it was about? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
So the joke is the official narrative. My mum put out a release saying that he's head off a table. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
then within 24 hours, Real Madrid
Yeah.
fined both players €500,000. So that was an
Yeah.
expensive headbutt on a table. That, bro, like, I don't know where I'm going, but I think we know where I'm going, really.
You know what I think happened, yeah? Because what I heard, yeah, I heard that Chouameni offered his hand to Valverde. Valverde snubbed him. Then they obviously went into training, and then he got heated in training. Valverde basically was trying to stick it on Chouameni, and Chouameni had enough, hit him, and then I'm guessing there was some table involved there because I don't know what Valverde's playing at. Where did this mysterious table appear from on the training field?
Bro, he's replaced Tchouameni's left fist with a table. That's all. The story, he's just replacing keywords, isn't it?
Yeah. Or maybe he thought, maybe he was trying to say that his fist felt like a table. I don't know. You know what I mean? But the whole thing just a complete lie, man. I mean, there's the stupidest man. You know what I mean?
Funniest thing I seen though, yeah, is that I know people must have seen it. The fucking little cartoon thing where they've got fucking Mbappe holding a gun to Valverde, making him read the statement, and it goes to what really happened, and Tchouameni the table at his head. Bro, I swear down, I won't be surprised if it all kicked off. It's got heated, and in the commotion, like he has dashed the table or something. You know what I mean? Like, bro, crazier things have happened. But you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's real or not, but I seen a thing where it was like summarizing all the shit that had happened, and then they touched on it right at the end that a news like outlet in Spain reported that Trent was in a corner crying whilst the altercation happened.
Yeah, I saw that,
bro. Oh my god, I was on the floor. The fuck is going on in Madrid? Oh shit! Did you hear what happened last night with the El Clasico stuff after the match?
No, but bro, listen, we're gonna get into that. We'll get into that. Let me just go through this quick comment. Yeah, Gav will be hoping for Camavinga to get into a fight so he can leave. 100, man. Cama, start a fight now, bro. We need you at the theater.
You should go in and back his boy, innit? Just back the French boy. You get me? Just go in, just fucking slap up another Spaniard. Just fuck him up.
Cama, man, do what you gotta do, man. We need you at the theater, man. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, no, listen, man. I rate him highly, man. But what next for them? So I think both Real players will leave. Personally, I can see one of them leaving, and it's not gonna be Valverde. Valverde is the vice captain, and they genuinely do love him. The fans love him, and the club love him. So unfortunately, it's looking like Tchouameni if it's either player for me, you know. But yeah, I think Tchouameni goes for me. If I'm honest, I'll be very surprised if both of them stay and they somehow work it out, because I think when you're having two fights like that, I don't feel that there's like any working outs to be done. You know, something has to give, and that statement from Valverde was just a complete lie, man. Like, man, I was talking to primary school children. You know what I mean? Because I mean, no one's gonna buy that, man. You hit your head on the table and get knocked out. Since when? You know what I mean?
The joke is, like, obviously before it all like kicked off, like there was already talk that they were open to listening to offers for Tchouameni anyway. So it's, you know what I mean, you know which way it's going. They were already open for him leaving. Now you're going. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll get through the last few games of this season. It's already gone to shit. We'll just get through it, end it up, fucking clear out at the end of the season, innit? I reckon there's going to be a few man that are fucking exiting. Obviously, they put a fucking thing out as a club saying that they want to find out who it was that leaked the fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It turned out to be Vinny.
Yeah, I heard about Vinny. Yeah. I heard.
So
Yeah.
obviously, like, bro, there's Trent crying in a corner. Vinny's on the phone to the fucking newspaper. Tuchemel's
Mm,
dashing tables while Verde's got a head wound.
mm.
Mbappe's in the fucking president's office telling him who needs to stay and who needs to go.
Yeah.
Bro, the club's in tatters.
Jews doing cardio. You know what I mean? Madness.
Bro, let's get on to the El Clasico shit, yeah, because bro,
Yeah.
after that match, it was mad from what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I didn't even see the game yet, but I watched the highlights when I got back. And to be fair, Rashford free kick. I mean, you know what it is, yeah? That is Rashford all over, innit? He's got moments in his game, innit? But that free kick was a very good free kick, man. And there's been talk about, you know, him saying he wants to stay at Barca. Again, am I surprised? No, it's Barcelona. But Barca, for me, are not going to pay the wages. And they're going to want to get slightly less for him. It's just that simple. And as I said, I'm going to say, I don't think they take him on, if I'm honest. I think they're going to send him back and probably try and get someone probably a bit younger with probably more potential in it. But there's no denying, man, that free kick he scored yesterday was a top free kick, man. You know, no one can take that away from him, you know. But 2-0, they win the league. You know, your Mal's out injured as well. Obviously, he'll be back for the World Cup. But yeah, listen, man, Barca's my second team, man, and I'm happy they won it, man, because yeah, I just think that they've been the best team throughout the whole season. Champions League, for me, they let themselves down, but obviously El Clasico, man, and they're the dominant team in Spain right now. Real Madrid. I mean, I see the highlights, yeah, and I was thinking, did they have Vinny through the middle or Mastantuano on the right? I think Gonzalo Garcia. I mean, I see Jude Ben and Ryan around. I think he got a goal that got disallowed. Bro, you know what's actually funny, yeah? You know what's actually funny? For too long, we've been hearing about Sky Sports, these pundits, his fans telling us about Jude Benham. All of a sudden, these guys are quiet. I wonder why that is. You know, people were telling me that look at his goal record without actually understanding the game, thinking that, yeah, his goal record was good. Why is that? Because he played as a false nine, come most advanced midfielder when they had no striker. Surprise, surprise, guys. Striker comes in, his numbers dry up. Is it a surprise? No. Just watch the game. Yeah. But as I said, Jude Bellingham, if he goes to the World Cup, it's a blunder. It's an absolute blunder. Because I expect him, to be part of the squad, because he's gonna go through nostalgia because of the pundits, the media. They're gonna be forcing Tuchel to take him. I just hope Tuchel has a brain there and thinks, right, you know what? I'm gonna make a big decision and leave him out. Although I don't think that's gonna happen, yeah. But one thing's for sure, I'll be very interested to see if he does go, if he starts. And if he starts in the World Cup, yeah, you'd have to say it's poor decision making from Tuchel to be doing that.
Yeah.
But as I said, man, like, he's had a horrible season. He's a horrible player as well. Yeah, and let's see what happens, man. But I'm looking, because I think they're gonna announce the squad on the 23rd of May.
Yeah,
apparently. I'm looking forward to this squad announcement, man, because there's some midfielders in this country, yeah, that I believe deserve more of a chance. Alex Scott, James Garner, Cobby, Declan Rice, we know is going to be there. Elliot Anderson, we know is going to be there. Adam Walton. That's like 6 or 7 midfielders, yeah, that deserve to be in the squad ahead of Bellingham. And I've not even got onto the 10s, because that's where he's gonna play for England, yeah, if he does go. But how's he gonna get in ahead of Rodgers? Gibbs White has a chance, as Worth mentioned, to go, even though he probably won't go. And then you've got Eze. Yeah, you've got Cole Palmer. I don't think Foden goes, you know, as well. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what actually happens, man. But yeah, listen, Real Madrid struggling, man, big time. But yeah, Fitz, what happened after the game, man? I didn't even see what happened.
Bro, Florentino made them make their own way back to Madrid.
Oh, serious?
He took the coach and fucked off. This
Nah,
footage
you're
of
lying,
Bellingham,
You're lying,
bro. This
no way.
footage of Bellingham
No
looking
way.
around like a lost boy. Like, where's the coach?
He made them make their own way back.
That's what I'm seeing, bro.
Nah, no way.
Now, I'll send you the thing that I seen in it. I'll send it over
Mate,
after this. In fact, search it now. Just search it now and see if there's anything about it quickly.
We're gonna have a look.
Florentino made them man make
You know
their
what?
own way back,
Hey, you know what? If he done that, yeah, he's a bad boy for doing that.
bro. I swear down.
You guys
I
lost.
seen it,
Yeah,
I seen it literally before I jumped on the stream, innit?
Let me check this, man. I can't believe that. I'm just gonna type in Florentino makes his. Let me see this.
Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, I can't. Let me see this.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I'm seeing nothing. Nah, it might have just been one of them fucking piss take fucking things, innit? But
The reason why I can't see that being serious, yeah, is because that goes beyond the result. It's like, all right, we got beat, man, but how you taking the coach and going?
But that's why to be fair, that's why if it is a fucking joke thing, that's why I fell for it, because of all the chaos that's gone on the last few days, where I'm like, maybe that's the final straw for when he's just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
This is how you're gonna move. Make your own way back in it.
Let me see this one sec. I gotta see this, man, if it's true or not. Because if he done that, yeah, that is funny, man. Because no, they're saying that Perez didn't attend the El Clasico.
Okay.
They're saying that he didn't even attend it. Yeah.
Let me see if I can fucking pull it up whilst I'm on there.
Yeah, no. The funny thing is, yeah, I could never see that happening, because, I mean, you get beat, yeah, and your manager's taking and your owner's taking the coach are telling you guys to make your own way back.
Bro,
Like, that goes beyond, it. Yeah. Yeah, that goes beyond. How is Barca your second team after they beat us twice in Champions League final? Nightmare on Elm Street, they are. LOL. Enjoyed their football though, but could never have them as second. Yeah, big up, man. Like, you know what it is, yeah. I'm a student of football before I'm a football fan. You know, I love football. You know, Man United is my team. Don't get me wrong, but I love the way Barca have played football throughout the years. You know, they've had some of my favorite ever players to play for them: R9, Ronaldinho, Messi. So that's where it comes from, innit? But obviously, Man United is my team, but Barca's my other team. If it comes down to Man United and Barca, of course it's Man United. But Barca's my other team, man, that I watch, you know. So yeah, man, it is what it is, isn't it? Do you rate Sesko, or do you think he's just a better Marwan Shamak? Now listen,
Shamak, you know.
I think Jokeres has that title, to be fair. You know, Marwan Shamak. I think Shamak's probably better than him. You know what I mean? But now listen, Sesko's a good player, yeah. But for me, Sesko shouldn't be Man United's first choice striker, in my opinion, because the thing with Sesko, yeah, he's already shown he's better as an impact sub, because against tired legs, against teams where he can exploit space, that's where he comes alive, because he's very athletic, he's got pace. So that's where he comes alive. But if Man United want to be a possession-based team, yeah, and, really be in conversations for whether it's Premier League titles or Champions League, he's not going to be the long-term starting striker for me, because his strengths are not that, and as I said, this is why people don't rate Joshua Zirkzee, yeah, But you have to realize what Xerxes will bring to you in a possession-based team. I'm not surprised Xerxes is, people are saying he's struggling now. He's hardly played, and Man United don't play a possession-based game. So he's going to look worse. You know, Ahmad's going to look worse. You know, even Kobe's a possession-based, but Kobe obviously is playing week in, week out, and Kobe's playing right in the hub of the midfield. So even if Kobe doesn't have a good game, he's got many more chances to rectify that because he's playing in a position where the scrutiny is going to be on him. Yeah. Whereas Xerxes playing up top, don't get no service, and Ahmad's obviously in and out of the team and playing in a position that's not going to get the best from his skill set. So that is why, just going back to the Sesko one, Sesko for me is better as an impact sub. And further to that, yeah, I'm not even too fussed Man United going in for a striker because there's no strikers out there. And what I would say is that with the two strikers we have, they both offer different strengths, you know. And this is what I'm trying to say to you, man. I'm not really that fussed. What we need to be doing is becoming more possession based and getting in the midfielders that complements what we've got already. It's just that simple, you know. I rate Xerxes. I think someone like Arsenal, Liverpool under Klopp would have got the best out of him. Again, I keep telling you, if Xerxes was at Arsenal, he would do well for Arsenal. He would, you know, he would do well for them. But people either rate Xerxes or they don't, innit? And what I would say, the people that don't rate Xerxes don't rate football. That's just what it comes down to, because you cannot look at Xerxes and tell me he's a bad footballer. He's not. And then rate someone like Jokeres or players like that. It just makes no sense to me. But as I said, man, people can rate him all they want or not rate him. It's not going to change my mind. He's a very good footballer. He is like Firmino. He is a false nine. And Jonas will tell you this. If there was no Firmino, there's no Salah or Mane. That's the difference. But because again, you need to have a connection there.
But again, they'll tell you that anyone that's played with Firmino automatically turns around and goes, Firmino is the best player I've ever played with. And they're like, why? And they're like, because he's so selfless. He does things, he does runs and does stuff that he knows he should be doing, but it creates gaps. And
but bro, the thing is, it's not even so much about him being selfless, yeah. It's just knowing, like, when he drops into the midfield and links the play, like, these things allow players like Salah and Mane to do what they do, because you got someone dropping in, linking the play, and then them guys can use their pace and their physicality to get in behind. Yeah, and this is what Xerxes would offer. You know, this is what Xerxes would offer, but I don't think fans are interested in that. As far as they're concerned, Xerxes is not scoring goals and he's shit. That's all they see in it. It's a very poor way of looking at football, really, for me. You know. One second, let me just see this. Room, would you? Okay.
You see it?
I'll look at it after. Yeah, look at it after.
Well, that's what I saw in it.
Okay. I mean, I'll put it on thing, and they said he wasn't even there, but I'll give that a check, innit?
No, well, to be fair though, he could have easily just fucking made it happen, innit? Like I say, it could be bullshit. People make now you don't know what to trust in it. Obviously, I would have at least presumed that there'd be newspaper articles about it. You know what I mean? If you're googling it and can't see nothing, I'm presuming it's bullshit. But I still just thought I'll send over what I seen, so I'm not the only one that's fucking falling for it.
To be honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if he actually done that, because he seems like he's just got a no nonsense approach anyway. But as I said, they're saying he wasn't even there. So, yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Gav, Arsenal are really winning the league. Well, listen, you got 2 games left, man. Let's see. Because I'll tell you this now, man. If you don't win the league, who are you going to blame?
This question.
I mean,
there's definitely a load of questions. Bro,
listen, man. I say, if Burnley take points off them, man, you don't want to see me, man. You don't want to see me. Because I'm just gonna go in. I'm saying that now, man. He will never work whenever Bruno plays. Big up to Laurent Koscielny. Laurent Koscielny, you know. Big up, man. But you see what it is now, yeah? Fans don't want to understand this, because as far as they're concerned, you know, Bruno Fernandes is the best thing since Eric Cantona. So unfortunately, yeah, people are not going to see that certain players don't work around Bruno because Bruno gets the numbers. And I did tell you, yeah, they were gearing up to Bruno winning this player of the season. Go and watch what Patrick Vieira said about the Bruno thing. Exactly what I've been saying, innit? You know, Bruno shouldn't be winning, be based off of assists. Never seen it. You know, and it actually shows you, yeah, just how shit the Premier League is when you've got a player like that only has half come alive since Carrick come to the club, yeah, 13 or 14 games. Because before that, under Amorim, he was poor. He's been slightly better under Carrick, getting a couple of numbers, and all of a sudden he's in shouts for player of the season. It just shows you that the Premier League's struggling, you know, and the Premier League they need Arsenal to win this league. Because if Man City win this league and Harden's in third place and there's no Ryan Cherky, it's going to embarrass the whole league. Yeah, so they need Arsenal to win this because Sky Sports and the Premier League and all these kind of people, yeah, they are the ones that are driving this nonsense for who wins player of the season. I'm telling you, man, this is why I can't stand this Premier League. It's an absolute farce. You know, more money for a poor product. You know, officiating's terrible. Style of football, the style of play in the Premier League is terrible. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, listen, we're gonna wrap it up in a bit. You guys got anything you wanna chat about?
Trying to think what we've got. What else have we got to discuss? Not a lot else, really.
Yeah.
Only thing that really comes to mind is obviously when we was going to touch on the players leaving Liverpool, you went into the manager. Like, you man have got a lot of outgoings, you know.
Don't worry about who we got going. Salah will be gone.
Robertson.
Robertson's gone.
Chiesa.
I don't know. There's talk of Chiesa gone. Harvey Elliott might be gone. Alisson looks like he's going to Juventus.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I think he's already got his deal wrapped up, which I don't mind.
What about Konate?
It looks like Konate's staying. It looks like he signed a new contract.
Okay.
Him and Gakpo.
What, Gakpo still be there as well?
Yeah, bro.
Boy.
I don't know what he's got on, man, bro.
Nudes.
Bro, he's got something on, man, bro.
I don't know, man. I remember when Man United were linked with Gakpo. I was like, what? We got Garnacho, Højlund, and Rashford, and now you want to bring in Gakpo and complete some kind of foursome like that? No way.
Yeah, bro.
No way. Oh, I'm Bruno. Yeah, 5. Madness.
Yeah, bro. So so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But it looks like we got a few out. But again, we got a few incomings. It looks like Diamonde's going. It looks like
you got Jeremy Jacquet coming as well.
Yeah, which is a great signing. Obviously Bradley will be back next season. Then you've got Kirkes. I don't know what.
Let's stop playing games. About Verge.
Verge is staying, bro. I don't know what will happen with
I noticed we were beating around the bush.
listen. Big Virgin's staying. Say what you want. Big Virgin.
He's only got a year on his contract. What he's gonna do? Extend him when he's playing like this?
Yeah, fuck him off,
Big Virg. Don't worry about Big Virg,
bro. I can't see you extending him.
Levi Cole.
No, we're good. We're good. Chelsea can keep that rubbish,
bro. All I'm saying is I can't see you, man, wanting him to leave on a free. You want to get something out of him. And with a year left and a wage that is on.
I disagree. You know why? Yeah, I reckon Liverpool look at it that they've maximized Van Dijk's career being there. So I don't think they'll be fussed. The Salah one's different because they had a chance to get money, serious money for Salah.
Yeah,
and they chose to keep him, give him 400 grand a week, and this is how he repays them.
Yeah, but
see what I mean?
But this is the thing, though, with Verge, obviously his performances don't warrant an extension. You know what I mean? If anything, you'd be saying like, yeah, right, he's gonna be going. But the PR's still heavy for him. You know what I mean? Like, let's be clear, he's had an atrocious season. but there's not many people that are really sticking it on him like that. Like people have made memes out of him for certain games and whatever, but considering how poor he is, he's still highly rated by a lot of people. You could still command a decent little something out of him this summer.
Yeah.
You not think that's at least a thought process in anyone on the board,
They
no?
won't, because I'll tell you why. Because they're letting too many others go. The other talk is Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones going to like Inter Milan.
I don't think he leaves anywhere because I think it's the homegrown thing as well, isn't it?
He's the natural Scouser left, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Really. And I reckon they would rather keep him someone that they'll say he gets it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That crap talk, he gets it. So I reckon that they'll keep him there because of that. But the problem with Curtis Jones, he's never gonna hold down a regular spot in Liverpool's team.
No. But because he's from there and that, look, he's just being there enough for him, just playing a bit part, utility player. I think.
Yeah.
I think these players like if I was to have been told as a kid, look, you're going to be a bit part player for United your whole career, bro, sign me up. Fuck this. You know what I mean? Like, give me Gary Neville's career all day long. I don't even need to be a starter. I'll be Gary Neville's backup, bro, for my whole career. Fuck it. You get me?
Just give me 50 bags and I'm cool.
Yeah, trust me. But that's what I'm saying. I can see him being okay with just being a bit part player.
Yeah, because he gets it, innit? He understands it.
Yeah.
But the problem that happens though, is that if he has aspirations of playing for England, because I mean, well, he's got cats for England already, But with that being said, he's never gonna be an England regular. He's never gonna be a Liverpool regular. So, is it worth just being a bit popular? You think
he's a born and bred fucking Scouser? He doesn't even see himself as English. He doesn't care about that. I'm telling you now. He doesn't give a fuck about that. Yeah, and that, to be fair, that's one thing I highly rate about Scouts is the fact that they're not here for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about a cap. I wish every man was the same way because, anytime there's a World Cup, I'm always just waiting to see the United players come home. You know what I mean? Like, can't really assess our season until they get back. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to happen.
I hear it.
Fuck that.
Man. My team's France anyway, man. So, I'm France, man. Listen, for obvious reasons, man. You know what I mean? My surname. Yeah, listen, man.
My only other option was Ireland. It's not really a shout. Might as well just stay with England, innit?
Oh, you gotta have words with Declan, man. Declan and Jack Grealish, man. You know what I mean? Have words,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, that they're the main source of banter between me and my cousins and that. Like, I'm constantly giving them about that kind of shit. But yeah,
should have got the peaky
that's the only perk of being an
them,
England fan. Just the fact that we go to tournaments that they try to go to. You know what I mean? But it's the only good part.
I hear it, man. Should have got the Peaky Blinders involved with them. You know what I mean? Set them guys straight, man. But, what's this? Hello, panel. Did you hear Arteta will be given 500 million war chest this summer?
and on that note, end the stream.
Yeah, bro. Listen, right on cue, man. Aussie Ange, man. I'm gonna give you a shout out, but on that note, we're gonna end it there because let's end it there.
What's he doing with another 500 million?
Bro, listen, my head's hurting. Listen,
what we doing? Buy more defenders and goalkeepers.
Bro, listen, I've had enough, man. I've had enough. My head's hurting with that comment now because this Arteta, man, this guy will survive the Holocaust, man. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, I'm serious, man. I'm done. Listen, if he wins the title, then whatever.
The one thing I will say though, I can't see them getting anywhere close to 500 million in a window, just for the fact of, bro, since my man won the FA Cup, he's spent 930 something million. Yeah. You're telling me he's gonna spend more than half of what he's done in his collective fucking 7 years or some shit in one window? It's crazy. Don't believe everything you read in the papers.
But the thing is, you know what? Do you know who I heard that Arsenal are trying to get this summer? Yeah, they're trying to get Julian Alvarez, Sandro Tonali, and Bradley Barcola.
We're going for very big targets, isn't it? Fuck, you know. They're shooting for the moon, isn't it? Let's be clear.
Yeah, that's my thing. So,
but why?
Yeah, listen.
Why ban Julian Alvarez when you got Gokares?
Listen, they've got to worry about they've got to worry about selling players first, because who in their right mind is going to buy Martinelli in their right mind?
Hey, best thing since sliced bread.
That guy's going straight back to Brazil in the favelas, man. That's all he's doing, because no one's buying that guy. He's rubbish, bro. He's rubbish, man. He ain't Brazilian. He's Peruvian. I'm telling you. I've never seen. Bro, he ain't Brazilian. No way, he's Brazilian.
He just got the passport in it.
Bro, listen, I've never seen a Brazilian like that, man. Never like that. You know, I mean, Lucas Leiva draws the line, yeah. But you see that Martinelli? Nah, he's saying else. I refuse to believe he's Brazilian. And if he's in that World Cup squad, scrap it. Scrap it. I'm telling you, bro. Scrap the World Cup, man.
He's there before Neymar. That's mad, isn't it?
Bro, yeah, imagine that. Imagine Martinelli's in there, Neymar's not.
Bro,
scrap the World Cup if that happens, man. Trust me, man, because he is poor. But if they get rid of Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, then yeah, I mean you could probably see them bring in a couple of players, but I just don't know who's gonna take their wages on.
They probably are thinking about offloading them kind of players, but that will be the problem. Who's gonna pay them man the wages that it's gonna require to get them out? Cause right now these men are pretty comfortable. Like Martinelli's cool with the fact that it's him and Trossard just basically rotating. Yeah. You know what I mean? Jesus seems happy enough where he is. You know what I mean? So
I would be on 180 as well. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Where are you gonna find someone to come in for that? Especially these men are still getting their medals in it. If they're ambitious, as far as they're concerned, I'm still getting either way. Them man are either getting the winners or the runners up fucking medals in the final. You get me? They could end up with a league title. They could end up with a few fucking League Cup, FA Cup if they stick around. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real incentive for these men to leave. So it's a case of unless there's links for these men going somewhere. But I've not heard anyone linked with any Arsenal players.
Oh, listen, I mean, the only one realistically, I mean, is Lewis Skelly. But even that, I think there was a possibility of Lewis Skelly leaving.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure now. I think he might actually stay, funny enough, which I didn't really see that happening. You know, Ben White. I mean, are they going to get rid of him? I don't know.
No, but the players you just mentioned that right back still. So Ben White leaving to bring in a fucking Barcola doesn't make sense, or Alvarez. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what? They might look at it and think Mosquera could do a job there. Obviously, Tim will be back as well. Yeah, they might be looking at something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, Declan Rice can play there as well.
They'll complete that Hincapi fucking loan, innit? Because that's currently a loan to buy in it, so they'll complete that. But if they complete that, let fucking Ben White go. Defensively, even though it's different size, they know they've got cover at right back, so they don't need to replace him. That's one person off the wage bill essentially, but you've still got the problem of look for the options on the left and right. Yeah, what you're talking about, the targets are better than those vast improvements, but who's leaving? Because you know what I mean. None of them man are gonna be happy with third choice anything. But then at that same time, it's a case of, well, what you're gonna do? They're just gonna command playing time that they don't deserve or warrant, and it's gonna frustrate whoever you bring in because they're not getting the playing time that they deserve. You know what I mean? So,
do you both think that Odegaard goes?
Nah,
I don't know.
I think he stays, yeah?
I don't think.
you're staying. Yeah, Gav.
You reckon?
I
Yeah.
don't think. I don't think any.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? Do you know why I think he might go, yeah? Is because do you think next season because let's face it, yeah. Do you think Eze starts next season?
He
As a
should
regular?
be starting. Yeah, he should be starting as a regular next season. But I think they keep Odegaard. I think Odegaard stays. I think Odegaard basically turns around and goes, I'm not going anywhere.
So you think he'll be happy doing a rotation with them two again?
Yeah.
Nah, I think Odegaard's gonna turn around and basically like think, well, they're not gonna take the captaincy off me. So as long as I've got this on my arm, I've got more of a right to be fucking first name on the team sheet than Eze.
Yeah.
It's more a case of it's gonna piss off Eze and they're gonna try to appease Eze, and that's where Odegaard might, because you don't know like until it happens, innit? He might turn Bruno and be like, no, I want 90 minutes every game. I'm not coming off for him. Fucking sub somebody else off and switch up the formation, innit? Like you don't know what it's gonna come to, but I can't see Odegaard leaving because it's almost like, why would the captain, like, he's not like he's past his prime. The captain's not going to be forced out of his position at all. If anything, he's going to tell them, man, yo, you need to work somewhere out where Eze can fit in. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm captain.
And I think because Eze can play from the left as well, maybe he might just be happy with that, innit? You know what I mean? Who knows?
It's not a case of if Eze is happy with that. It's more a case of, yo, you got to like your captain's got more of a say on things like that.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, the manager gets final say, but the captain's obviously going to play a big part in it because there's a reason why he's been named captain in it.
Exactly.
So realistically, it could get sticky for them if they just try and buy someone before selling. Because they've all like, fucking hell, we had Lumi talking to us about name a better A and B team with the quality we've got. Like, fucking, yo, so okay, who leaves? Who wants to leave that B team and be just in oblivion? You know what I mean? Like, not knowing when they're gonna get a game, and if they do, like, apparently there's that much quality there. Why would anyone just give up their spot?
She was drinking Rare Nephew, by the way. So when she said that, so just saying, man. Just saying. Nah, big up Lumi. So who finishes higher next season? Arsenal, United, or Liverpool? Great question. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm gonna stick to the same thing I've been saying. If we do our business right, we're finishing higher than Arsenal and Liverpool, in my opinion. And I'm purely basing that off, what the prediction is that we're going to do in the summer. I think we're going to have a massive summer. So I'm going to say United. You know, no bias aside, I'm going to say United.
To be fair, I've said I'm expecting a bigger window than you. You know what I mean? I've been vocal about it for a bit and looking at...
You think about 9 players, ain't it?
Yeah, because, yo, look at it like this.
Look, we're not getting 9 players, man.
Bro. Hear what I'm saying, Jonas. Tell me, as a impartial, yo, look at all the players that went out on loan this summer, just because we didn't need them because we're not going to be playing extra games. Yeah. So we let Rashford, Sancho, Onana, fucking who else went out at the same time?
Hoyland.
Yeah, Hoyland, fucking. You get me? Like a handful of man, like 5 man.
Anthony as well,
all these man. We don't need these man because we're not playing the games. We've got enough cover for these positions. None of these man are coming back. But now we've got extra games, so they're man that we need to replace anyway. There's no way that you need the depth. You know what I mean? So then, man, we have to be considering if Rashford's leaving, we need a replacement for Rashford because he played a part when we were in Europa. So what happens when we go Champions League and we've got a fucking look, bro? Casemiro is leaving. Without Casemiro, we had Mason Mount in the middle with Kobe Mainoo. There's a reason why we've afforded 150 million for midfield targets. Because we were looking at Baleba before the window closed. So they already knew we needed one midfielder, and that's with everybody we've got currently. Yeah, Ugarte, they're trying to fucking like pass over to. It's either Newcastle or there's an Italian team that's looking at him as well, innit?
Yeah.
So we're looking to offload him. Casemiro's going. So now we need 3 midfielders automatically because we already needed it this season without the extra games we need. You know what I mean? So them man have to be replaced. Them 3. Fucking, we have 5 man that have loaned out that are gonna need replacing because, like I said, Bayindir's linked with a Turkish move. Onana's not welcome back. We've got Tom Heaton, who's our 3rd choice. So we're gonna end up signing a keeper this summer.
Well, bro, you know, Onana's coming back, innit? Because
I know he
obviously,
wants to come back, but let's be clear. I don't think he's gonna. I don't, because he wants to come back with the intention of making his way back into the first team.
well, the thing is, yeah, he's gonna get a wage rise, isn't it? Because I think everyone does because of the Champions League thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And again, he can just sit tight if he really wanted to, innit? Because unless there's no other takers, you know. But
no, he could. But this is the thing for me. I don't think United, even if like he refuses to fucking go on a transfer, I can see United saying, look, we will have fans going fucking crazy if you are named in the first team this season. You're not going to be starting. You get me? We're happy with Lament. He's come in, made an instant impact. We're going with the youth. You will only be a backup for if anything happens to him. You get me? You're not even going to be cup keeper. He's gonna have to go elsewhere. You know what I mean? End of the day, the best way of even fucking forcing him out is, if anything, if they're smart about it, they'll buy a fucking keeper. Right as soon as the window opens, we'll buy a keeper. We'll let Bayindir go and we'll bring in a replacement for Bayindir. And then Onana will come back off his fucking little trip away and walk into a setup where he's gonna be 3rd choice.
Yeah.
Basically, Tom Heaton's position. He's gone, mate. He's gone. Pride is not going to elect because he wants to fight his way back to first team. It's not going to happen with just Lemens. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if he does go, we're going to need to bring in a keeper.
Man, you never know. You never know.
Bro, well, this is the thing for me. I expect realistic targets. I'm expecting certain positions to be youth backup cheaper players. You get me? And the other bigger players that I'm looking at, like Camavinga, obviously it's going to be a big wage, but bear in mind we've got Sancho, Malacia, and Casemiro all expiring this summer. They're all big wages. Yeah, so we've got the wage to just give Casemiro's wage to fucking Camavinga and just pay 43 million for him. What up,
bro? Listen, I just get it done, man. Camavinga.
Like I say, man,
why does no talk about it?
We have to replace all these, man. We need a replacement for Rashford because on the left hand side we only have Dorgu, who's flicking between fucking fullback and winger, which he needs to just know where he's playing so he can develop correctly. You get me? Stop making him a utility player. Make him know where he's going to be. And if he's going to be a winger, then we need a left back to replace Rashford. If he's going to be a left back, then we need a winger to replace Rashford. You get me? But either way, we're going to have to replace him. And these are people, these are positions people know we already need, but no one's considering Rashford because they know he's going. You get me? But it's the same thing across the board. When you look at the players that are expected to leave, it's going to need a replacement. Delo's been linked with a move away to Spain for like the last 3 to 4 months. If he goes, we're going to need somebody because Mazraoui is not the guy where he can just do all season, every single game on his own. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you think? What do you think's most important first, though? Do you think it's selling or buying first?
First things first. I know we've already got the money to spend. We don't need to fucking sell to buy. If we wait around to sell to buy, that's simply because the owners don't want to part with the profit first. You know what I mean? They could part with the profit, let us spend, and then when everyone's sold, take that profit back and put it back in the accounts that they want it in. But I don't have faith in the owners like that. So I can see us waiting around in certain situations to, like, for example, the third midfielder will not be bought in until Ugarte is sold. You know what I mean? Like certain moves, but we'll bring in, like I say, I think we'll bring in a left winger straight away anyway, and two midfielders because they already know Casemiro and the spot that Baleba was meant to be in the summer anyway. They need filling, and we also need to replace Rashford because we already know he's gone. If he doesn't go to Barca on the cheap, because I think they've got a buyout of like 30 million euros in it, which is peanuts really. But that's because of the wage. But the season he's had been half decent. Realistically, if he doesn't go to Barca on the cheap, we should be getting something for him. And I can see someone coming in taking a gamble on him. Because, like I say, he's not done bad at Barca. Look at the season he's had, bro. He's been there 1 year. He's won the league.
Yeah.
Boy, title before Saka, man. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Just saying. You can't knock him. You can't knock him.
Yeah, hear it, man. Anyway, listen, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Just last question before we wrap it up. Hi, Gav. Do you see Man United attacking the transfer window by signing 2 players before the World Cup? You know what? I fucking hope so because I hope so. Can I see it happening?
Surely you do.
You know what? I'm gonna be optimistic here, and I think we sign 1 player before the window, and I think that'll be Baleba.
Yeah, I think Baleba's already done in it.
I think we sign Baleba as soon as the season's finished. Because remember, he's not going World Cup. Yeah. So I think before the World Cup kicks off, it wouldn't surprise me if we get Baleba over the line.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
With a lot of signings, they are gonna hold back because even if you've got your eyes on a fucking Endai, like if he goes to the World Cup or what and gets injured, you're gonna say, nah, fuck it, we're gonna have to go elsewhere because you know what I mean. End of the day, if you're targeting, for example, fucking who else we're looking at, Tuchemeni, yeah, and he goes to the World Cup and fucking gets a torn hamstring or fucking a cruise ship, fucking God forbid or something like, bro, gonna have to fucking pivot then, innit, and look at somebody else. But no one wants to get lumbered before a major tournament signing a player, and then they go to that tournament before they've even put your shirt on, they've got injured.
Yeah,
no one's taking a gamble. But players like Baleba that's not going to the World Cup, if we're targeting players that aren't going, then man, I can see getting wrapped up quick, hasn't it? But a lot of players are going to be waiting to see them come home.
I'm not even gonna lie. I just want Liverpool to sign Adam Wharton before the World Cup. I'll be happy. Just go and sign Adam Wharton.
Well, the thing is, I think you lot are favourites for him, innit?
Yeah, just go and sign Adam Wharton before the World Cup and go, big man, welcome.
I think you'll have it all wrapped up.
I think a lot of that though
be
is
official.
how much you pay for him, though. How much you pay for him? Because I think I've got a feeling he might actually go for about 60 mil.
Yeah, but he'll go. But I think they're thinking of selling McAllister.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one that I've seen that's rumored to go.
Yeah, give Florian the number 10, man.
Yeah, talking about McAllister guy and then him and then Wharton coming in.
Yeah. How do you feel about McAllister going though? Because to be fair, any Liverpool match I watch, I think he looks half decent.
I don't think he's bad because you still got to think if Endo will probably go at the end of the season. So if Endo goes,
forgot about him.
Exactly, you're freeing up space. So in my
him and that gum shield, man, they got to go. You know, seriously.
You can still bring in Wharton. And it gives you a different option. I don't think McAllister should go. I think McAllister's just had a weird year.
Yeah.
I think your whole squad has though, innit? It'd be unfair to say McAllister's had a weird year. Like, fucking everyone's had a bit of a fucking off season. Like, it's there in the league table, innit?
Yeah. The only person I can say that has probably had a good season in a Liverpool shirt is probably Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
The only person, hand on heart, that I can say has had a good season.
Yeah, but when he's your best player, there's problems.
Especially when he's playing at right back most days.
Yeah.
If he's your best player at the moment, there's problems because He's a workhorse, and workhorses should never be your best player. He's a workhorse. He's a workhorse, yeah, with very good striking ability. That's what I would say. But he shouldn't be your best player.
Are fucking scary, innit? Let's be clear. His free kicks are fucking scary.
Yeah, but bro, he can strike. He can strike a ball, though. That's it. You know what I mean? He can strike a ball. But if he's your best player, I think there's serious questions that have to be asked, because he for me he's probably one of them perfect squad players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But if he's your best player from a poor season, yeah, it says a lot for me, you know. But he definitely does deserve to be the next season. But yeah, I think midfield for you guys, yeah, you need to improve that midfield. But again, does he go to a three at the back? Because as long as you got Van Dijk there, yeah, I actually think you have to go to a three at the back with Van Dijk being there.
Yeah,
it will help him.
He can afford to go to a three at the back. This is the problem. The problem is he can afford to go to a three at the back because the players he's got will allow him to do that. It's just he's
Frimpong is awful. He is awful. Frimpong.
Again, he's playing Frimpong, and they're going, "Oh yeah, but he's better as a right winger than he is a right back." I just think to myself, yeah, but he's playing.
He's better at the club, man. He's awful.
He's playing in the system. I think he's quite good. I think he gets at players, which he does. He does get at players. But I think he's awkward. He's awkward in the way he does it.
Bro, he's awful, man. Come on. Jeremy Frimpong. Man.
Hey, we've seen worse.
wait, have we?
We've seen worse.
I think he's talking the Liverpool we there, innit?
We've seen worse.
Yeah, okay.
Andre Wisdom.
Nah, bro.
Andre Wisdom.
yeah, okay. Boy, Steve Finnan and that, yeah?
John Flanagan.
Bro, listen. These guys weren't bad. I mean, Frimpong. I mean, all he's got is burners. That's all he's got.
Yeah,
like he's rubbish, man. Like
he likes good little cheeky dink. Every now and then he's got a half decent shot.
I see a highlight. I see a bit of the Chelsea one. Yeah, he tried to play a crossfield ball. It was just the technique was just not. They got cut out.
Yeah, crossfield balls he can't do. A little dinky chip though he can do, but not crossfield balls. He's not Trent.
Bro, we're ending talking about Jeremy Frimpong, man. I think it's time to it's time to shut this down. He's awful. But no, listen, man. Let's see what you guys do in it. But guys, listen, big up yourselves for coming through, man. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel and hype the channel as well. And make sure you go and follow Jonas and Fitz on their socials, which is in the description as well. So yeah, make sure you follow them on there on Instagram. And yeah, listen, man, we are, you know, it is tough because, you know, you Arsenal lot, you guys are chatting. I can't really blame you, to be honest. But listen, man, you lot have more or less been handed this league title from that yesterday. And now you guys have got to finish it off. And then, you know, our saving grace is watching PSG just pump you guys to death, you know. Because if that doesn't happen, bro. Hey, listen, Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Vitinha. If that doesn't happen, boy, I might have to deactivate. I'll tell you that for free, man, because you guys are going to be unbearable, especially Lumi Rain. Because
they will.
Her and her predictions, yeah, I'm starting to think, yeah, she's either a bot, yeah, or she's got something involved in this prediction in these Premier League, because the amount of times, yeah, she gets these predictions right, there's something going on. I'm convinced.
It's witchcraft.
Bro,
She's got a magic ball, I'm telling you.
Bitch, it don't make any sense, man. Her predictions are spot on. It doesn't make sense. I'm not even going to argue with her no more about predictions.
I won't even mind. I actually put a little bit of time and thought and checked out form and recent results and all that. Bro,
I do that all the time. It doesn't work, man.
Nah, man. Nah.
I do that all the time. It doesn't work. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. I don't know what she does, but there's something going on, man. I got. If Arsenal win the league, yeah, it's got to be checked, man. Like she's got shares in there somewhere because.
No, I bet Lumi's got a pet octopus. Remember that octopus that used to get all the results in the World Cup?
Yeah.
I bet she's got the pet octopus, bro. I'm telling you.
Listen, man. I don't know how she does it, man, but she's spot on, man. So yeah, big up to Lumi, man. There's definitely some witchcraft going on there. But let's hope, man, you can bet on Burnley and Arsenal when it gets turned on its head, because I'll be here, you know. But guys, other than that, yeah, make sure you guys smash the like button, as I said on the way out. Make sure you sub to Fitz and Jonas, and make sure you sub to the channel as well if you're new in here. And I should be live back maybe tomorrow. Not sure what time yet, but just keep your eye out. Obviously, hopefully some news drops and we can react to that. But other than that, we are going to be back next week. Obviously, 2 more league games left of the Premier League season. I can't tell you, man, I'm happy because it's been boring. You know, I think the only saving grace, I mean, we got Champions League, thank God. Only saving grace is Man City, man. Just hang in there and Burnley do us a favor, or Palace, because yeah, it's going to be unbearable, man. But listen, it is what it is. Other than that, guys, big up to yourselves. Have a good rest of your Monday. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit. You, man, take it easy, yeah?
In a bit, boys.
Let's put up.
Later.
See you.